told my daughter if you wanna rap, then rap. But I think you should be a princess. I told her boyfriend if he gon' cap, then cap. And he gon' get his chin check. I told my chauffeur to make a left. Tell the cops don't put me over, I ain't taking that breath. No, I'm not getting out the car, I ain't showing you shit. And no, I ain't taking them steps. Cause I know I'm gonna be under arrest. Cause I'm high as fuck, I just lit it up. Plus I got call up my wife, tell her come get the car. And she gon' see the bitch in my trunk. Whole lot of money, I stack all the 20s. I burn through the ones, I get what I want. Spend all the 50s, I pass out the hundreds. I swear on my mama, my comma will come. That's because all of the commas I front. I like my money with commas in front. I like my bitch with a thong up her button. The natural hair like she Lauren or something. I like my chips in the ruffles with onions. I like my bricks in the duffel with butter. I like the Glocks on the table, the pumps in the closet, and I like the dope in the oven. I like my hoe when they naked. I fuck them so reckless, and then I'm gonna come on her stomach. Hold up. Fuck happened to the beat, bro?
Hey, bro, that's cool and all, but weren't you supposed to be dissing Chess?
Oh, fuck, I forgot about that little nigga. Alright, let's get it. Cake life, I ain't even make no diss track. Why you got my name in them shit raps? Oh, cause your honor so relevant, big fat. Nigga, I blow your motherfucking head off your shoulder and leave it on your front porch gift wrap. Leave no prints, don't leave no stitch. Now the feds come through like it must been a mishap. Big facts, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. You got the wrong nigga out of this class. Better give all that shit to them other little niggas over here, cause you won't get your shit back. I got 2 Glock 9s and they both got 30s all black and the rest still mismatched. Running your house with a 30 in the gym bag. Now you got a new house guest like Sinbad. Big facts, fuck is you from? All you gon' see is a tech in the drum. All we gon' leave is a mess when we come. You just gon' see me in Rex with a gun. You just gon' see my index and my thumb. You just gon' see a suppressor that run. All you gon' hear is a pop pop followed by dot mob, then another pop pop, then another bop bop rum. I'm the little bitch, I'm the #1 stunner. You talk all that shit, I'm gon' handle your plumbing. Hand smack at your funeral, reading the statement like Dilly departed. My #1 gunner, don't fuck with me, stupid. This ain't what you wanna. I get on my knees and I pray for a bust it. Did Heavenly Father, I wish that he would. Then I blow the cake on them suckers. I call her Rex for the pies and the chicken. I call her Mookie, don't lie with the bitches. He let me know by surprise where you living. I be at your door like, how, who is it? Mama like Raekwon, can't have visits. I be like, damn, how old the little nigga? She like, damn, that's a grown little nigga, then blam. Now you live alone, little nigga. We hide them bitches to find where you living. No ties, no printers, no wires, no witness. No time for religion. My niggas is atheists. Remington shoot with 100 for radius. I got to drop right to where your location is. I drop a op like he entered the matrix. And all of that violence, your honor was made for it. Dead body smelling like bacon bits. I ain't got time for no hating shit. Had to just break a brick and give it back to the gang. You do $1 million, I'm worth about $1 million. I promise you, nigga, this shit ain't the same. You call up Tay-Rock and Steams to spar. This is the difference I'm trying to explain. Your best friend battling a bitch this weekend and my best friend in the All-Star game. We not the same. 15 racks in a book bag, nigga, this pocket chain. We not the same. Just gave Mook the SK looking like a stock exchange, boy, we not the same. I ain't even about to finish that shit. Hey, Chess, give me 35. Give me 35 if I can finish this shit for you. Chess, Rock, Oz, Lux, Rock again, Oz again, Lux again, Verb, DNA, GC, better yet, Treachy. Shine, you my brother. Much love, you already know. DNA, you dead, man. Mickey Facts, dry snitching ass. Don't enter my sparring sessions no more. You just gon' cap the other niggas, nigga. Weak nigga. I been him, always have been and will be. You don't like the name, then kill me. Just for fucking spar with clips. I gotta spar with Mook, cause y'all niggas ain't it. It's different up here. Big capital. I'm going.
Another day, another dollar in this motherfucker. Make you scream, wanna holler in this motherfucker. Nigga work with a dog collar. How the fuck I'm supposed to raise from the ghetto if the pay little? Every man that I know got a plan. Every man that I know work for the man. Speak for me and breathe air you breathe. So I know I got something to achieve. In the mind of a state, give a fuck on what it take. I'm a millionaire, billionaire. See you when I get there. For now, let's grind in the ghetto state of mind. Put the pedal to the floor, I got a steep hill to climb. That money on my mind, gamble everything of mine. Rather be broke than to live with a yoke. Nowadays, people slave for a little bit of hope. Guess I better ball hard, spit a bar, sell dope. Excuse me, Mr. Officer. What it take for my hands to drop? Why to stop? What we here for? You know the answer. Cause I'm black with a hat and a nice car. Excuse me, Mr. Officer. What it take for my hands to drop? Why to stop? What we here for? You know the answer. Whoa, wait, you're making a mistake. Another day, another dollar in this motherfucker. Make you scream, wanna holler in this motherfucker. What it take for a real nigga get a break? Made a contribution, fuck retribution. Laid a foundation, still motherfucker hating. Rather see a nigga broken, see him elevate. Know if you made it through, now contemplate what I'm here for. Appearance of the Jim Crow, probably just mockery, jokes and hypocrisy. Take a stand and the folks on top of me. Call a guard, come fast with security. They pounce hard and wanna press charge. Made a little progress and I'm still under stress. Saw a little bit of change, but the attitude the same. Like I'm back in the hood with a Glock and I'm good. Sabotage myself, I don't need no help. Excuse me, Mr. Officer. What it take for my hands to drop? Why to stop? What we here for? You know the answer. Cause I'm black with a hat and a nice car. Excuse me, Mr. Officer. What it take for my hands to drop? Why to stop? What we here for? You know the answer. Whoa, wait, you're making a mistake. Another day, another dollar in this motherfucker. Make you scream, wanna holler in this motherfucker. Give me dap right on the backside, in the limelight. This my time, right? Should I see? Put heat to it, let the time pass, never speak to it. Who would I be? To stay silent is calamity, so I came to speak. Got a million man strong with a right to bear arms. All it take is a song, play the shit in a song. Super grip on my phone, got the video and drone. Catch a glimpse of the ruckus is the movement and push. Nigga tired of being pushed, now police in the streets with the riot getting heat. Rubber bullets in the shield just to make us know the feel. One shot, one kill, nigga dead in the street cause the bullet was for real. Excuse me, Mr. Officer. What it take for my hands to drop? Why to stop? What we here for? You know the answer. Cause I'm black with a hat and a nice car. Excuse me, Mr. Officer. What it take for my hands to drop? Why to stop? What we here for? You know the answer. Whoa, wait, you're making a mistake.
Yeah. Smack Myron. This one for you, boo. You know I love your cute ass. Yeah. Girl, you know what it is. A year too, boo. I can see you with my kids. Girl, you make a thug wanna get a legal gig. I can see us doing big on whips, on crib. I love you like a fat killer cake. You know my style. I say anything to make you smile. What? Staying home with my chick and my iPod on shuffle. Me and my main bitch with Tupac playing in the back. Phone on plane mode and I ain't do a day in the trap, nah. But I'm puffing that la la la. Pimp game by the smooth as a lullaby. You know the weed that I roll about to make a nigga doze off. On the tip boat taking our clothes off. You so soft. Other women don't matter. Other niggas wishing that they had a girl. You sweet as a mango. You got Mac gone in the wind. When you're not around we tango. So look girl, damn, your body so alarming. I ain't been this gone since this chick named Sherman. So what you wanna do? Sit back and play? Or hit the movies early for a matinee? Please us, the notorious Mac. Just snapped every booth, I kill tracks, I'm out. Girl, you know what it is. A year too, boo. I can see you with my kids. Girl, you make a thug wanna get a legal gig. I can see us doing big on whips, on crib. I love you like a fat killer cake. You know my style. I say anything to make you smile. What? Girl, you know what it is. A year too, boo. I can see you with my kids. Girl, you make a thug wanna get a legal gig. I can see us doing big on whips, on crib. I love you like a fat killer cake. You know my style. I say anything to make you smile. What? Girl, I love you like Tupac. Songs or a new watch, cooling on your rooftop. I'm big as hell and wavy, bigger veil. Flow, sickle cell, translate sick as hell. Well, I ain't never had a chick like you. I'm blessed, hot you. Nah, girl, I'm not through. Far from a know-it-all, girl, I'm not you. Some chicks say I'm one night, chicks not true. Pretty as can be, little young old cutie. Need a short bus for that dumb old booty. Yeah, baby, you define beauty. Plus more, who am I to judge? Judy, we real close friends to the bud like Rudy. In Chi-Town, getting high, coolly. No blunt date, fat zigzag doobie. Got me cause the ex played out like Gucci. You the one for sure, I do dig. And you love my kids like they was your kids. Had a few niggas, but that was your biz. Them cats I don't know, so where you wanna go? Sandro Pay, NYLA, Harlem of the Bay, boo, where you wanna play? About to make Matt call up his best man. Girl, I'm about to put a ring on that left hand. Yeah, girl, you know what it is. A year too, boo. I can see you with my kids. Girl, you make a thug wanna get a legal gig. I can see us doing big on whips on crib. I love you like a fat killer cake. You know my style. I say anything to make you smile. What? Girl, you know what it is. A year too, boo. I can see you with my kids. Girl, you make a thug wanna get a legal gig. I can see us doing big on whips on crib. I love you like a fat killer cake. You know my style. I say anything to make you smile. What?
Peso Picasso, Peso La Bird, whatever you want to call it.
Perfect. Perfect.
Hey.
Perfect. Perfect.
Hey. 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 I'm on this shit that they not on. They say let bygones be bygones. Grip on the net like a python. Jump out the top like I'm Zion. I want a realist, no caption. Need a little bitch in the fashion. She bust it bad like we crashing. I tell my shit, I'm about action. Hop in the studio, turn to assassin. I'm about dose, no time for distraction. Can you imagine? Beamer to Aston. Ha, past them, I'm in the league of my own. Like mobile, I guess of myself. They like, so what you own? I'm working for generation wealth. Know to the shit that I'm on. Ay, you niggas not on. Know to the shit that I'm on. Ay, you niggas not on. Feeling like James Bond. Ay, 007, I get it, it's gone. Fuck the Papone. Ay, nigga, I'm stone. Know to the shit that I'm on. Ay, you niggas not on. Know to the shit that I'm on. You niggas not on. Feeling like James Bond. 007, I get it, it's gone. Fuck the Papone. Ay, nigga, I'm stone. Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta sit back, enjoy life, cause you don't know how long you gonna be here. Hey. I'm in the league of my own. I might just go play for myself. All of the shit that you own, your dollars ain't making no sense. Don't act like you knew me, that's pretense. To that little bitch to the deep end. She wanna slide for the weekend. Do say got me tweaking. New as a young and I've been up to something. I ain't body cousins, but I'm on the block like I'm drumming. I got the drip like I'm gonna. I make a wanna. I'ma hit it 4 times. You gon' call me stunner. They say you too smooth, boy. Slid out the gutter, but still in the cut, so you could get cut up. Still in the cut, so you could get cut up. Know to the shit that I'm on. Ay, you niggas not on. Know to the shit that I'm on. Ay, you niggas not on. Feeling like James Bond. Ay, 007, I get it, it's gone. Fuck the Papone. Ay, nigga, I'm stone. Know to the shit that I'm on. Ay, you niggas not on. Know to the shit that I'm on. You niggas not on. Feeling like James Bond. 007, I get it, it's gone. Fuck the Papone. Ay, nigga, I'm stone. Picasso, Peso La Bird, whatever you want to call it. I sick of class, started making classics.
Let go.
Heard that boy want some pressure, I came to address it. He pussy, I know that he hiding up. My name is not Nate, but I got me a Drake. When I catch him, I swear that I'm robbing some. For a Nick, my shooters will pop at him. Leave him dead for the jakes, how I'm vlogging him. Homicide detectives and officers sliding them charges, you better call coroner. All this money got my arms so as fuck. That bitch hella think I'm adoring her. Nigga ain't from the side, he a foreigner. Fuck what they talking, my nigga, I'm going up. From the streets, you stayed on that corner. I stacked to my bread, I might buy back the corner. Double up just in that order. Learn from the OGs and forces. Keep my head up above the water. Ducking informants, niggas be looking like rats. Asking me this and all that. Get the fuck back. I keep a fire on deck, so please don't think like that. Matter of fact, let's pray for 'em. Niggas be talking shit and still ain't doing nothing. They play talking. Niggas ain't hard to find. You think we blind until that stick touch 'em. Got him laying in the closed coffin. Had his mama grieving about the boy often. Should've told him, but I guess the boy lost it. Boy, that's it. Riding with a tool. Think we fools, boy, we lit. Say you gotta move. Think we cool, you a lick. Got some real steppers and they reppin' not the 6. Want my money all when I slide in the event. Riding with a tool, think we fools, but we lit. Say you gotta move, think we cool, you a lick. Got some real steppers and they reppin' not the 6. Want my money all when I slide in the event. Riding with a tool, think we fools, but we lit. Say you gotta move, think we cool, you a lick. Got some real steppers and they reppin' not the 6. Want my money all when I slide in the event.
I want that shit in all cash. Young nigga gotta keep a big bag. Spit out the rats, make them last. Going full speed, I can't crash. These rats make her do her dance. So the nigga don't play, he can take his chance. She wanna fuck one glance. Bitch put down my pants. Lost the rock like Nemo. Money on my mind, my ego. This shit don't get simple. Come check the credentials. Get head in the back of the rental. Don't get slapped, you get popped like a pimple. I ain't broke like Jock, bitch, get no ride. Put it up with some vibes. Put my uncle doing time. This shit gon' blow, they mind. GVS leave a nigga blind. They hit him on sight, no crime. So you better keep that eye. Money and focus on the future, nigga. This drip on look futurist. They gon' love this like Cuban hit 'em. Can't deny this real rhythm. Going 8 shit, no zoo. Them bitches coming too, tell them to bring they crew. When I walk, I'm a big stepper. These ain't my jealous, but they still cost a grip.
Boy, that's it. Riding with a tool, think we fools, boy, we lit. Say you gotta move, think we cool, you a lick. Got some real steppers and they reppin' not the 6. Want my money all when I slide in the event. Riding with a tool, think we fools, but we lit. Say you gotta move, think we cool, you a lick. Got some real steppers and they reppin' not the 6. Want my money all when I slide in the event.
Shout out to them, brother, man.
Fuck going on, there's a whole lot of ice shit going on.
Gang, man, gang. 20 gang, 20 gang. If it ain't 20 gang, it ain't nothing.
Underdogs winning. What the fuck they talking? Hey, the underdogs
gang,
winning.
ain't winning, man.
Underdogs winning.
Gas all I smoke, backwards when I roll. 45 on my side, devil want my soul. Bad bitch in the ride, go wherever I go. Do whatever I want, she don't ever say no. Gas all I smoke, backwards when I roll. 45 on my side, devil want my soul. Bad bitch in the ride, go wherever I go. Do whatever I want, she don't ever say no. I get fly for no reason, never I commit treason. Fuck the bitch that I'm leaving, already I'm bleeding. Ooh, dropped out, I ain't stay in school. Make mines, had to break the rules. Fast cars and fancy jewels, front on me, you gon' make the news. That's a bet for show that, just letting you know that. I be low where your hoe at, show me where the dough at. I roll around, I hold it down to the ground, I run the town. Go 100 miles, got 100 styles, be running wild while the money pile. Gas all I smoke, backwards when I roll. 45 on my side, devil want my soul. Bad bitch in the ride, go wherever I go. Do whatever I want, she don't ever say no. Gas all I smoke, backwards when I roll. 45 on my side, devil want my soul. Bad bitch in the ride, go wherever I go. Do whatever I want, she don't ever say no. I'm sauced up, I'm drippin', I'm bossed up, I'm pimpin'. I'm double cuppin', I'm sippin'. Them niggas hatin' and trippin'. I'm taking all of they bitches, I'm making all of my riches. I handle all of my business, then peel off with the quickness. Lord, can I get a witness? Buy everything expensive, it's food for thought for them dishes. Be careful with your wishes, you never know how far I go. Hold tight, won't let it go. No one else got a better flow, get better and better. Gas all I smoke, backwards when I roll. 45 on my side, devil want my soul. Bad bitch in the ride, go wherever I go. Do whatever I want, she don't ever say no. Gas
gas, all I smoke. Backwards where I roll. 45 on my side, never want my soul. Bad bitch in the ride, go wherever I go. Do whatever I want, she don't ever say no.
What's going on? It's your boy, NickMoses05. Can everybody hear me okay? That's the first thing I need to check. Working with a new microphone. Okay, we're trying things differently. Notice I don't have to get so close. If I get close, that's how I sound. How do I sound? I sound okay? Good. Like to see that. Like to see everybody. Thank you for tuning in. NickMoses05 Gaming Podcast. Okay, we gets down with the down, and I'm ready to clown today. Oh my God, I'm ready to get down today. Let me do a roll call, man. Y'all know how I do. And shout out to everybody listening to the podcast. I know you're gonna be listening, so shout out to you guys. If you're wondering what the topics of the day are, you can look in the description. Okay, see, I'm getting better at this. Okay, I'm getting better. Roll call. I see my man Joshua Drake. Shout out Joshua Drake. Saigo, Joe. I see Chelsea's World. I see some of you already checked in. I got many people. A lot of you just tune in, don't even comment, everything like that. I understand. You know, I see you on the sidelines, but I am ready for the smoke today. Okay, you see, I'm in the hot tub. That's what it is right now. That's what's popping right now. I seen Twitch. Okay, I seen all those. Why don't I have 11.67 thousand people following me right now, huh? Why not? I don't know how that makes sense, but that's what I see on Twitch with these women sitting in hot tubs. Okay, I even seen some dudes dressing as chicks in hot tubs. It's getting crazy. So I'm in a hot tub. Can I get some of this love? Can I get some of that? Please. Okay. Now hold on. I want to see. I'm hearing myself on an echo because apologies. I got another system down here. It throws me off. Okay, but nonetheless, let's get to the smoke. Okay, so bye y'all. Now you guys see the topics for the day. Yes, we will be going through a lot of things. Coming back for the birthday. First, I want to shout out everybody who gave me those happy birthday wishes. Okay, I do appreciate it. I'm trying to get back to as many people as I can. Understand, it's been hectic. I've been on a little family vacay, been doing my thing. All right, and I had days off. I couldn't even touch nothing, so I'm catching up with everything slowly. I kind of dropped a bunch of videos at one time, but nonetheless, we got a lot to talk about. You guys see, Tempcast brings the lawyer. I really want to get to that Tempcast part because, man, I had people messaging me about that Tempcast episode. And shout out Tempcast. Okay, I love GBA Temp, love the website. I want to go ahead and talk more about that, but let's go ahead and pull me up big screen. Okay, I need this segment right here for myself. And don't forget it, we got a lot of things. Not only do we have the new mic, let's see, can you guys hear the sounds? Okay, we got different sounds here. We're kind of learning how to use all this stuff as we're growing. Okay. But I want to go ahead and start with something quick and simple. We're going to get it out the way because I hate to do these. It kind of feels like some promotional crap. Okay, but Humble Bundle has some news going on with them. But I said, hey, since we're bringing up Humble Bundle and we're talking about the news, I have a link in my description. And anybody watching, if you like Humble Bundle games, you might like to play a lot of games for cheap. You might just play PC games and just say, hey, I just, want to donate to charity. Whatever you want to do, just look at the link in my description. Got you good. Okay, take good care of you. Now, what am I chat? Okay, there you go. I'm about to say, chat, I can't lose you. Can't lose you, chat. You got to rock with me on this. Okay, got to rock with me. But let's go ahead and get straight to it. I got so much to talk about. So we're going to go ahead and start with this Humble Bundle charity cap. And I'm just going to explain quick, fast. I'm going to pull up the article. And I don't want to go too much into it, okay? Because like I said, I feel like this is some old, hey, Nick has the Humble Bundle link in his description. And definitely use that, though. Because if you're supporting me, you're supporting a donation, everything. So definitely use it if you're interested in Humble Bundle. That's here nor there. But this actually kind of benefits me. So I'm kind of, it's a difficult situation. We're giving less to charity, but we're giving more to people like me. So I don't know how I feel about it, okay? So we're going to go ahead and get to the article. Now, shout out Nintendo Life. Okay, everybody knows Nintendo Life. Let's go ahead and pull it up. But you see, the Humble Bundle will begin cap charity donations next month. And yes, you are correct. They will cap it. Just to give you an idea, and I'm not going to go reading through everything, but I'll read through a short part of it. But as you can see here on a screenshot, and those listening to podcasts can't see, so I will read through it. But there is now a cap for donation. There used to be a point where you could say, hey, I'll donate this much to donations and so on and so on. No, they're really limiting the cap you can donate to, the cap that you can donate to charity, because it will give more to people like the publishers, okay, or the people who are referring. So that would be people like me. So I would get more as well. So thing is charity. I hate that. I hate the whole thing with Humble Bundle starting off with, hey, we're this charity company. We're giving everything to charity. Oh, we're charity, charity, charity. You're charity, charity. Just tell people you're supporting charity, charity, charity. And no, that's not the case, because look what you're doing here. So I'm going to go ahead and read through some of it. As shown in the screenshot below, and it's for everyone listening, the screenshot we were just looking at, publishers will be a lot better off. In case of a $25 purchase, $21.25 goes to the publisher, $2.50 to Humble, and $1.25 to charity. The extra charity option drops the publisher amount to $20. Humble gets the same amount, and charity receives $3.75. As the Structoid highlights, it's 5% or 15% donation to charity. 5%, 15%. Bam, that is it. So, Humble Bundle, I just want to tell you, pull me back up a big screen. We don't even need to look at the article no more. It's done there. Humble Bundle, I just want to tell you, I respect what you do, man. I really do. Okay, I'm in the hot tub. I'm chilling, okay? I mean, how can it go wrong? Look, I'm going to have 18.k viewers just in a moment. Trust me, okay, because these hot tubs is popping. But listen here, Humble Bundle, you have got to understand that you started really pushing a company that really helps charity. And this is like a double-edged sword. This is like we're for charity, and then we're not. We're for it, and then we're not. We're all for it, and then we're not. So I'm not feeling that Humble Bundle. But nonetheless, if you guys like Humble Bundle, definitely use the link in the description. I got a lot of games from there too, and I will be doing contests, and I have all that planned. I'm not gonna go down and run down or the bun down or the done down. Okay, so but yeah, that was it. I told you I wasn't gonna hold you up, and you guys, let's talk about it. It's time, man. Oh, I gotta pull up right now. Mortal Kombat, yo. Oh, shout out all my old school gamers, man. All my old school gamers, shout y'all out. Mortal Kombat, it dropped, and it was hot. It did not flop. That was my opinion. I don't know about everybody else. Some people said, I had one of my buddies, before I even watched it, he said, hey, I'm kind of watching it. It's a little cheesy. I just heard, Kano wins from Kano. That's pretty corny. I'm not going to lie. That's super corny. Kano wins from Kano. Kano wins does never come from you, Kano. It comes from the imaginary voice in the damn sky. Or Shang Tsung in the background or something. Shao Kahn overseeing something. It is not you, Kano. So that just didn't make sense to me. Okay? There were certain things that didn't make sense in the movie. A lot of them. But nonetheless, me being the fanboy that I am of the Mortal Kombat series, it gave me all I wanted. That's all I wanted to see. Kung Lao. I'm not going to say, I don't want to give any spoilers, okay? But nonetheless, gave me everything I need to see. So I'm going to ask MoFam, how you guys feel about that movie? Was it hot or not? You know what I mean? That's what I really want to know. Because I feel like that movie was banking. Okay, and I think they're going to have a part 2. They're going to have a part 2. I read something else talking about giving multiple ways on how they can spin the sequel. Thank you. This is now, I know, let me just say something for the younger gamers out there. Okay, we're talking about Mortal Kombat, and y'all might not feel us right now, so I'm going to just go ahead and dial it back some. You guys are probably looking at Mortal Kombat 11 and, Mortal Kombat 10 and all that. Yes, I understand. But I was there when the original... I feel like that old broadcaster that was like, I was there 25 years when Jordan stepped on the court for the... But no, for real. I was there when first got released. Remarkable. Okay, so let's just... I just kind of want to cry, man. This movie was so good to me. Okay, and I see. So I'm going to go through some of the chilling good gaming. Okay, MK on Saga. It was a nice story. Okay, Joshua Drake. All women hot, booty for days. Like that, okay? Women hot. You can't have nothing wrong with the women being hot in there. Original Arcade Machine, step up. Now, I'm going to tell you guys, and we're going to move on to the next. I just want to get something out quick, fast about the movie. The movie, for the old school people, you get the characters, okay? You got a new character in there, but you get what you want. You get some, nice little fatality setup in there. You get a little bit of everything, but it feels like they didn't give you enough, right? That's because they're going to set up for that sequel. I know how that works. Okay, I know how that works. But the younger guys, I need to know how y'all feel. Now, see, look, Kyle, I have only played the Genesis version with the blood cheat. Now, of course, I will say, Kyle, I have played the game without it. It's terrible. Okay, the blood cheat, I believe, and I'm going to take you back, Kyle, but when it was first released, I do believe the blood code was like out the day of. I think that was kind of out there. It was like you couldn't even play without the blood cheat. But Super Nintendo did a good job without the blood. Okay, but believe I had a game genie, and they did have ways to bring the blood in. Okay, so here nor there. I'm getting off track. I'm getting old. But you younger gamers might not feel the movie from the way we feel the movie. You might see the movie as being stale compared to all the Marvel movies that's being released. Everything that you guys are doing, it might not feel the same for the younger generation. But for the old guys, we remember the first Mortal Kombat. And just the opening scene, this is already leaked, so this ain't even a spoiler. The opening scene was the Sub-Zero and Scorpion little fight off, right? If you guys remember the original Mortal Kombat 95 that released, you guys will remember that when it dropped, people in the movies, they were waiting for Scorpion and Sub-Zero to be shown. They had Johnny Cage and Liu Kang and Sonya were all on the boat. It was cool. But once Shang Tsung came out and opened that door and Scorpion and Sub-Zero came out, if you can only hear the crowd in that movie theater, the crowd is going crazy. Just from them walking out, they started off the movie right. They gave us what we wanted. So I'm not even mad at that, okay? Except for when Mr. MoFam, our Dino, what's going on? I seen Kyle in there. Kyle, what's up? Okay, Joe, y'all see I'm in the hot tub, man. 18.K, 1,000 viewers about to come. This is what's hot right now on Twitch. I'm telling you, it's what's hot. That's what everybody doing. They in the hot tub. You just do this. You sit in the hot tub, you talk to your viewers, and next thing you know, you got 18.K. That's how it works. But nonetheless, I had to speak to you guys about that Mortal Kombat review. For me, it was from 1 to 10. If I had to give it an honest review, I will give it, I'll give it a 7. I'll give it a 7, man. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna give it a 7. There was a lot of things it could have done. There was some cheesy things. The Kano wins. Kano does not say Kano wins. Like, where did they do that at in Mortal Kombat? I've never seen Kano since Kano wins. It comes from that imaginary voice. But nonetheless, I'm going off, okay? So, let's get back on topic here. I want to speak about Tempcast, okay? And the reason I'm kind of going faster here, it's because I want to take calls earlier, but I'm going to be talking more in depth about some of these other issues. But Tempcast, shout out GBA Temp. Shout out Tempcast, man. Shout out Tempcast. I think it's, hold on, I got the names here. I don't want to even do you like that. Since I'm talking about you and I'm bringing you up, I got to show you as much respect as I can. That would be just wrong of me to not do that. So the first thing I will do, and I hope you please don't have a video auto playing on your channel, okay? I know you probably do. Okay, thank God they don't. So I'm gonna pull up their channel here just to show. Tempcast, shout out Tempcast, GBA Temp, website that I've been to, and I got history with GBA Temp as well. I'm sure many of you do. Okay, GBA Temp is a website that's been around since, I want to say, 2002. Long time ago. Okay, they've been hanging in there. I'm not sure who are the site owners at this time. There's many different moderators, but Tempcast, there's specific individuals. I know one is Eric Xander. I'm gonna look up the other names real quick because I don't want to do you bogus like that. Eric Xander, Alan John, Relauby. Okay, I don't know why that name. I just love it. Tempcast actually brought on a criminal defense lawyer. Now, how real is this lawyer? I don't know. Okay, I don't verify or check people that come on Timcast. Timcast, we don't think. Shout out Timcast. You guys seen the YouTube? Go follow Timcast. Go listen to the episode. I want you guys to listen to that part. They actually have it broken down into chapters. Okay, you can go listen to the part where they bring in the criminal defense lawyer to speak about the team executor case. All right. Now, this case is a very special case because they're charging a lot of money per each incident. So if you're saying 150,000 per each incident, and you have all these different incidents, you're talking about millions of dollars, just so much money. It's sick. Now, of course, they're going to ask for that amount. They're not going to get it. But what's interesting is they brought on a criminal defense lawyer to speak about the case. And I'm not going to dig too much in the episode. I want you guys to listen to the episode. You can hear more about that. But, you know, criminal defense lawyer totally on Nintendo's side. Okay, it's like Mario was behind him. Like, here we go, kicking him every time. He said, Nintendo, I'm on your side. And I hear him because nobody is really saying, especially being a criminal defense lawyer, he acts, that's what he do. So he sees Nintendo being on his side. Listening to this and hearing about this case, I had to talk about it specifically because I was not messaged by one person. I was not messaged by two people. I was messaged by like 5 to 6 to 7 different people. Several. I might as well say several. Okay, because many of them spoke in conversation already and mentioned it. I'm not speaking to them, but I'm speaking to people who just reached out to me like, here, look at this. And people were kind of telling me that they didn't like, some people were saying it was kind of the way they handled it. It was kind of like an attack against them. It was kind of, but you know, we understand the whole history with GBA Temp and Team Executor. Is this anything new? So it didn't surprise me. Okay, and I just want to go ahead and speak on it now. Since everyone who messaged me, I will speak on it now, and I will give more detail about how I feel about that. Okay, people say you rep Team Executor. I don't rep Team. I don't work for them, man. I don't work for them. Okay, don't put me in that. Okay, and we're gonna get more to it. But, you know, first of all, I want to say again, go check out the episode because GBA 10, wonderful website, by the way. They've lasted so many years. You know, before I even go into everything, I'm going to give them all the credit. So before, you know, 2002, so many years, I'm sure this is nothing. They're not doing anything illegal. I don't, you know, believe so because they've been doing it for this long. I'm sure they've been knowing how to move and they're moving accordingly. But listen to the podcast. They were sounding real hesitant now about some of the things. They had little jokes like I say, but they was like an ancient time. It was a real tense situation. Now, Nintendo, I just want to say, before I dig more into this episode and GBA 10 website, I just want to say something to Nintendo. Nintendo, come here. Come in, Nintendo. Come here, real close. Come in, real close. Why don't you lean in real quick? You won! You won! You won! You won! It is no reason, Nintendo, you won. What can we do? There is nothing we can do. You stopped every single thing, trace, moving. People are scared to put up videos. You've taken down videos. You've taken down channels. You've taken down companies. You've taken down people who are modding. You take away people who are selling the chip. You take away people who have websites. You take away everything to everything to everything to everything. Okay? You won. Game over. Everybody quit. We quit a long time ago, Nintendo. This is when you're playing the game and, you know, the guy, you're like, you won. He's like, and he's still pushing you. Get off me, you damn bully. Because I'm for real now. Because now you're getting crazy. Okay, so let's dig into this episode. I'm sorry about that. Ranted a little bit. Went off track. You know, I didn't mean. Whew, man, I get a little hot. I'm telling you, I get hot. But I ranted a little bit. So nonetheless, let's get back on track. This episode on Tempcast, the criminal defense lawyer comes and he does, you know, pretty much state the obvious of what we all see about how, you know, they've used a lot of different information to prove the case. And it hasn't been proven yet, but they're bringing forward to the court that, hey, this is why, you know, Gary Bowser should pay this amount. And based on this, we can charge him up to the amount of this. So this is what we want. Okay, this is what we want. We want this much. Now, everybody does that all the time. More than likely not getting that full amount. But, they put forth a document that states a very good case. So off top, they're all for Nintendo. Understand that. Hard to beat that Nintendo side of it. They got a lot of information that's really, it's a strong case. And if I was Gary, I'm gonna be honest, I would be worried. You can have a good defense team, but how many defenses? And they were going over that. So how many defenses can you have? I mean, it's not really much defense. They got so many different things. And even if you can beat one case, what do you try to beat the other? Hey, it's not supposed to be, for piracy. It was meant for homebrew. Well, there's certain things that we can prove that that's a lie. And that's what they're going to try to do. So my man Gary, I told y'all, if I need to do a hashtag free Gary, if we need to do a fundraiser or something, we need to get him, we need to bring Johnny Cochran back. We need to and serve him right to Gary or something. Because right now, it's looking nasty. And that's not even, crimes that he may be possibly facing jail time for. That is just strictly a civil suit where it's money involved. Okay? So, now, out of the way, great episode. Go check that out. Now I got another thing to say. One of the things they mentioned in there. Now, Tim Cass, I'm talking to you guys, okay? What is that? Alan John, Reloud Me. I love that. Reloud Me. And Eric Xander. And I think they had Jordan. Who was the other one on there? I want to say this to you guys. There was one specific thing that someone asked. And they asked it. They said, I just couldn't believe it. They said, do you think that we're being watched? Okay. The next question was, do you think they're listening to this episode right now? Valid question. Hell yeah! What do you think, man? Gosh, I gotta take you back to the streets. They listening. As soon as they got you, they're listening forever. They're not done. They're still going through everything. You guys are fine. I'm not saying that you guys are doing anything, but hell yeah, they're watching. Ain't even a question you gotta ask. You don't ask that. They watching you. It's the damn feds. Hello? Feds had the document, had your name in it. Then you got the civil suit, got your name in it. It's a lot of GBA 10 floating around. We ain't got NickMoses05 floating in a bunch of places. Okay, and that's two separate different cases. GBA 10. Now, one thing I want to say is I don't want to make this to be anything bad to GBA 10 because I said since 2002. It's probably ain't the first time it ain't been mentioned in some damn cases. Who knows? Okay, they probably dealt with this 100 times. It's probably nothing to the site owners of GBA 10. Honestly, probably not. I don't know. That's not my area, my focus. I just want to say to you guys, hell yeah, they're watching. They're looking at that all the damn time. Okay, they're listening to your episodes. They've been listening to my damn episodes, and I don't even, have the website that you have and the forum and everyone coming and constantly posting about this. I come there and post. Okay, GBA 10, I love GBA 10. I remember I put up a post from Wii U Go. Wii U Go said, hey, NickMoses05, I love your channel, man. Can you do this for me? Can you post this and share it? I posted it, I shared it, and man, I got flamed so bad. They said, yo, this got viruses. This is illegal. It contains piracy. I'm a young buck. I don't know, but that's how people get in trouble. So what happens? Gets taken down. I'm like, oh, I'm done with it. I ain't messing with it no more. And that was done. But that's what happens. Little things like that. So now I take my steps carefully. You don't see me putting up 100 different, here's how to do these videos, even though we will be doing them on these once I'm off punishment. But I think I got to May 15th, 18th, something like that. But nonetheless, I just had to say that. So go ahead, check them out. Tim Cass, I'm done. I'm ranting, And when I do this, I get hot. I start getting real hot, and I start talking about it. I feel some type of way, and I love GBA 10, the website, and I don't want nothing to happen to them. But yes, they're watching. They're watching. Yes, they're listening. They're doing everything. When you were listening to that, I'm listening to the episode. They can just listen to the damn episode. Hell, the hot tub I'm in right now, the feds might as well just sit in the hot tub, and the damn lawyers might as well sit in the hot tub and just chill back and relax and click play all damn day, because that's all they got to do with this. Everything in that article was referencing things specifically, okay? Specifically when it was posted on GBA 10, when he posted on other websites, what specific games, screenshots, what he said here, there, to verify and back up their claims. And yo, it's damn good. Shout out my man Gary, man. Holla at Gary. Everybody, get the fun going. Hashtag free Gary. Somebody set up the GoFundMe. Post a link in the damn chat. Drink for Gary, but shout out, man, nonetheless. And Tim Cash, shout out everybody on there. That's why I don't want to make this, like, I actually like the episode. I've heard a couple other episodes, not a lot. I don't get too much time, but I have tuned into a couple episodes. Great. They don't have enough subscribers either, man. They actually do a pretty good job just on that. And you can listen to them on Apple Podcasts and all the other podcasts and that jazz. Okay, so let me take a sip of the spicy and see how. I don't know. Feel like it ain't strong, but I think I let it water down or something. It just didn't feel, official like that. Okay, but nonetheless, let's get to it, man. Right back to it. I'm off of the Timcast thing. We running through, and I told you we running through it today. Didn't I say we on time? If I had to break these down, because I break these down, I put them up as clips. I love to break them down and have short, nice little bam, bam, booms, and then we can get to the calls and all that. I love it. So let's move on. Not gonna hold you up any further. Let's talk about this hot tub meta. Yes, the hot tub I'm in, the hot tub I'm enjoying. I'm loving it, man. Yo, just look. Look at me in the hot tub, man. What happened to the chat? Oh my goodness. No, I didn't lose the chat. How I lose the chat? Here you go. You're coming back, chat. I can't lose you. You're popping up. Okay. I refreshed you. Bye, yo! I'm in the... Backstroking in the hot tub. Let's go ahead and talk about this hot tub mess. I'm gonna be honest, it's disgusting. It's disgusting. I'm playing in the hot tub, but it's disgusting. You know what? And before I even get to this article, I like to get my piece off. Because when I even post my clips, I get my piece off first. Then I like to go ahead and go through it so people don't think I read through these and then I base these decisions based off what. No, I have my preconceptions already. Okay. I'm sorry. Okay. It is trash. Trash. Garbage. Spit in a tub. Come on, man. What are we doing? Let's be honest. What are we doing? You sit in the hot tub on Twitch? Go to OnlyFans with that shit. Go. OnlyFans is a step away and you'll make more money and you can slip a nip. Oh my God. What are we doing? You know what? I'm going to just tell you something before I even get more into this. My wife was in the background. She was playing something. And the guy said something, and it made so much sense. I didn't, you know how things just click with you? He said, women pay for pole dancing classes when they can go to the damn strip club and dudes will pay them to figure that shit out. No lie. A dude will sit there and pay you to try and learn. Oh, you fell again. Here, baby. Here's 5. Try it again. 20. You're getting tired. Here's 20. Work up the effort. That's the way it works. That's the way it works. Okay, so they're on Twitch. Okay? And these women are simply in the hot tub. Some of them might be playing a game. Some of them might be just sitting there. They're just typing to, hey, how's it going? Great day. I'm outside in Florida. It's my Twitch streamers are loving my stream. Yes, gosh, I can't help it. My hair's flowing. The water's so damn beautiful. Oh, look at it. Just look. I can't stand it when you got other people out there working hard. You got women who've even done things similar to this, but they've done it in other manners, and they at least were respectable. They were just dancing. You know what? I just want to say that because I don't want to make it sound like when I get into these rants, I say mean things. Okay, and that's what I'm trying to say. I don't want to make it sound like these women are losers. Anybody capitalizing on a situation does not make them a loser. And I just want you guys to know that. Principles are one thing, morals are another, and money is another. Okay? And it's all up to you where you fall with that. But I will say for the many people on Twitch, including myself, I'm not on Twitch hard, but I'm on there a little bit. I'm trying to get on that hard now. Okay? And pause. That sounds a little weird. But I'm going to get on Twitch and I'm going to work hard. I'm going to play the game. I'm going to talk to my audience. I'm going to interact with you guys. And I'm going to just hope off the strength of being me and having my MoFam, my guys being around, they coming in playing. We all just having fun. Let's make this some great, smack talking. Let's have fun and let's do the damn thing. That's me. But if I had a rack, okay, I was a female blowing hair, I could just sit in a hot tub, do the same thing, and have 18,000 damn viewers or something. So this hot tub thing is crazy. So now that I got that out the way, I got my piece. Now we can go to the article. See? That's why I do that. Because then that way you guys don't say, hey, Nick, you're just biased. And so shout out to the Kotaku. And I don't want to hear nothing about the ads. Kyle, I heard you last time, Kyle. Okay, Kyle said something along the lines of, you don't have ad blocker? I got ad blocker up there. You see, there's 55 damn things that blocked. Kyle, I don't care about the ads. I don't care. I love you, Kyle. You're my man. You're the youngest OG I got. Okay. No, actually, I think PK is. But y'all both my younger. You know, anyway. So it's hot tub stream summer and everybody's got an opinion. This week, for example, the biggest streamer on Twitch, Felix Q, I just want to say Q because you know how the XQC or whatever, called hot tub streams trash, saying that they're the most pathetic thing that we've seen on Twitch in forever, and petitioning for them to be removed from the front page. It was the latest in a long line of similar opinions from names both big and small that date back to when hot tub streams first popped off in March. But according to hot tub streamers, this trend, like any other, is already coming down from its peak. Okay, I'm not going to read through the whole thing, but you see some of these screenshots. If I click on it, I hope it doesn't. Okay, there we go. So I would, can I zoom in or something? I don't even want to click no button, you know. I know I get demonetized sometimes, but I ain't trying to get demonetized, my wife. But anyway, you see there, look at that. Look how many viewers live. They're riding bananas in a hot tub. They're riding bananas in a hot tub. Bananas in a hot tub. We just gonna name this segment Bananas in a Hot Tub. I just don't understand how they could have bananas in a hot tub, right? And be straddling them. And it's not like you're selling sex on Twitch. You know, and wouldn't that be against the guidelines? Because I think selling that is against the guidelines on Twitch, correct? Or I won't say selling it, but putting it out there. Isn't that against the guidelines? So they're playing a fine line with this, and it is all completely, it's safe right now. It's all in the guidelines. People are petitioning to have it off the front page. But I'm going to be honest. And people say it's coming down from this peak. I don't think it's going to come down from this peak. I think these ladies found a niche. I think these ladies are going to hold it down. There's no, I hear them talking out there. I got people talking. But nonetheless, I think they're going to pretty much use this for a long time. Okay, a very long time. There's no reason for them not to use it for a very long time if you're making revenue from it, and all you have to do is sit in your hot tub. Now, I don't know the detrimental effect of sitting in some stale-ass water for a long time. I don't know, okay? I don't know if your skin start falling, you shrivel. I don't know what happens if you sit in water for that long. But I take it you get a stream. You know, some people say I do it once a week, but you make it once a week what some people wish to make it an entire week. Doing these streams, selling the sexuality. One thing I am is I'm all for women doing a damn thing, women empowerment. If they selling sexuality and guys want to buy it, do their thing, okay? I ain't got nothing against that. I'm not one of them. Okay, do your thing. So these ladies, I want to say, first off, they can do their damn thing. But it is pathetic. I would say, don't take much skill. And shout out to the women who are actually like good streamers. Okay, let's say there are women who are now. There I go again with my rant. I just downed a bunch of them. But nonetheless, this is really towards the women that are these hot tub streamers that don't really know much about anything else on Twitch or streaming or even being successful other than doing a hot tub stream. I think there's a lot more to Twitch than just doing hot tub streams. And a lot of people, you know, you got people who play the game to be the best in the world. You got people who play the game just to have a good time and just like to show new content and do things like that. But when a guy is horny and he's sitting there watching all these dudes play Fortnite, and a bunch of dudes shoot each other in Call of Duty, and dudes play Smash Bros and SoulCal and bro it up all day, they are ready to watch a woman straddle a banana. I understand. I can relate to that. Okay? They can now not leave Twitch. They got the woman right there. I just click up. Bow. Oh, sexy, baby. Okay, sexy mama. So, nonetheless, there are a bunch of these people who all blew up. Okay, there's women who are even taking these Twitch and they're putting it up on YouTube. It's one of them got like 26,000 subscribers. Not as big as her Twitch following is, and I'm not basing it just strictly subscribers. It's, comparing the two is different. But she has a bigger Twitch following than she does on YouTube, and she's big on YouTube too. So I'm in the hot tub right now. I'm about to have 18.5K, just like you guys seen in the pictures. That's what I'm gonna have. I'm telling you, look, that's all you gotta do is sit in the hot tub. You do this, and then the words like you guys type, guys keep typing. Here we go. Okay. Oh, Game over, man. I ain't feeling that trash. Okay. But nonetheless, shout out to, the women. They making a living. I ain't against nobody making a living, making a dollar. That's what it's about. We all out here clout chasing. That was something I heard from my man Star from the Star Report. He said, we all out here clout chasing. He is right. In a sense, we are all looking to grow. Okay, and clout chasing is looking for something to get a quick rise. And we're all looking to rise. I'm not looking for that instant boom, but I'm looking to innovate shows and do different things to change the gaming scene, the homebrew scene, to bring it more to the forefront, to where it's not looked at as just a bunch of piracy. All right? Now, got that out the way. Let's talk about some seriously depressing news. Guys, RCM loaders are done. I ain't gonna never be able to buy one again. No, you will not. That is because there has been an official end to the case for Nintendo against this RCM loader, a very popular one, okay? And this case pretty much shuts down RCM loaders for good. It's something that they put forth one hell of a case. Again, Nintendo, that's why I said they won. When I say they won on every level, okay, let's stop playing Nintendo. Nintendo, you won. Stop, Nintendo. Leave me alone. Stop. You won. You can take that. So let's go ahead and talk about this. I want to talk about specifically the article, because the article is from GBA 10. So I want to say that. I seen it from GBA 10 because I mentioned GBA 10 website. Shout out GBA 10. Okay. Now, I'm just going to read the first little segment and we'll go more in depth into it. But it says, as you may have heard, Nintendo filed a lawsuit in November 2020 against Vietnamese resident Lee Hoang Minh. I'm not sure to pronounce that, but I gave it a shot. Who manufactured RCM loaders and sold them on Amazon under the name Winmarch. This came after a DMCA takedown request from Nintendo, resulting in Amazon taking down his listing. Very popular on Amazon. This was the whole deal of Amazon RCM loader being sued. Okay, so this is kind of, I guess, where this either started or this is a big part of it. He disputed the request, allowing him to resume selling the devices back on Amazon. A lot of people remember we were stating get your devices. Now, I'm just saying. People saying get your devices. I don't think you can get them anymore on Amazon. Let me know if you can. But it allowed him to resume selling the devices. Nintendo called this an abuse of the DMCA counter notification system, since Lei lives in Vietnam, where any consequences for wrongly disputing DMCA takedowns are unenforceable. Due to this, Nintendo sought an injunction by a U.S. court after the lawsuit was filed. Lei did not respond to it, nor did Lei enter discussions with Nintendo. This led Nintendo to seek a default judgment. So you pretty much see he did nothing further to kind of pursue it, which means it ain't like he come to court and said, we need to take this to trial. We need to go. He didn't do none of that. He said, hey, I'm leaving it alone. Nintendo came in there and got a default judgment. Okay, so we're gonna just state that. Now, how does this hurt everyone out there? All my Nintendo Switch lovers, yo, shout out. Look at this. You see what this is? I don't care to show it. I have it already. Okay, it's done. I have it already. I bought it already. I bought it before all that happened. Okay, I got an RCM loader. It's the single RCM loader I got. I love the device. And I'm going to speak for all homebrew Switch owners. Everyone who has it loves it. People who had the SX Pro loved it. SX Pro had one thing. Battery died. It was a thing that really hurt it, and you could charge it back up. It can charge in the Switch itself, but this is a thing that I seem to functionality overall worked better because it works from multiple payloads that you're trying to push. Okay, not no more. It's done. It's over with, man. You better go on Etsy or somewhere where they just, what's the other one? AliExpress, where they just low key just dropping them somewhere and you can catch up with them. That's about the best you're gonna do right now. I'm gonna go ahead and cover a little bit about the case. Okay, I don't like to do this too much because I'm not the one that like to, really be like, hey, let's talk about so and so's case and blah blah blah. I've done it before. It's not a good thing because people wonder, do they use these videos in court at all? Hell yeah, they will use these videos in court, man. If it's they went through GBA tip post and all types of stuff. What you think they'll do to NickMoses05? And thank God I wasn't in any of the documents when all the stuff happened with Uber Chips, okay? Because Uber Chips, I remember them saying, hey, Nick, do this for us and we'll give you something free. So they never paid me for anything, okay, which is a great thing. I did it just off the, hey, I'll be friends with you guys and just refer it. That's all I did. I could have been in those documents for that. You make mistakes, but let's go ahead and go to the document here. So this says Nintendo of America versus Lei Huang Mi. I hope I get that right, but Winmart. All right, so it says, pretty much to go ahead and just make it quick, I kind of read through it for you faster. A permanent injunction is entered against the defendant, its officers, agents, servants, employees, attorneys, and all other persons or entities in active concert, participation, or privity with any of these parties shall be permanently enjoined and restrained from, and they go down the list. Okay, circumventing or assisting to circumvent any technological security measures that effectively controls access to Nintendo's copyright works. Bam, one. B, manufacturing, offering for sale, selling, providing, distributing, exporting, importing, shipping, or otherwise trafficking into the United States or to customers located in the United States, directly or indirectly in any and all products, services, devices, components, or parts thereof that are primarily designed or produced for circumventing the technological security measures for Nintendo's consoles, products, and protected works. That is everything. Tell me they did not just cover everything. That is literally everything. You know what I'm saying? On there, okay? That is you ain't getting past. Offering for sale, selling, providing, distributing, exporting, importing, or shipping to any persons or other entities located in the U.S. But notice, a lot of this all in the U.S., guys, okay? So just in the U.S. There's other places, they'll still be fine. You still can get them. There is no worry. But this is the same thing I believe happened with the SX Pro devices. I believe they were first banned in the US and then bans became later to other places. So we could be seeing a similar fashion. All right. And correct me if I'm wrong on that, MoFam. Okay. But then they go down, further. It is further ordered all other persons or entities in active concert, participation, or privity with defendant, including specifically any seller or online marketplaces who receive actual notice of this order. Why the hell do they use so many words in court documents? Just get straight to the damn point, okay? They're RCM loader product. Damn. All right, but nonetheless, I can go on and go through reading more and more. It is further ordered that the court awards $2,500 of statutory damages under that. No bond, other security for 3 years from the date of intent. Okay, and they go through all and everything like that. I'm not going to go through that. But, MoFam, how do you guys feel about that, man? Let me go to the chat. I got to go to the chat, okay? Perversion of DMCA. How to use your phone on Nintendo Switch. Yo, Ardino, I got a video. You can check it out. I got a video for that. Now, Shane, Joe, hi, May. Why spend dollars on RCM when you can use your phone? Oh, Andrea Mitchell, talk to him nice. You can use your phone, but I'm gonna be honest, Andrea. I'm gonna be honest. Let me slide up to you, okay? It's nothing better than this. Okay, I'm telling you, it ain't nothing better. This baby slides out, pop in, bam, boom. If you're an auto RCM user, okay, let me just say that if you're an auto RCM user, woo, I could imagine you just like popping this in every time it says boop, 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 and you're good. The phone, you have to have the cord. I do have an actual case with the cord in there. I can do it from my phone. It's all the same way. I have the app. I can pull it up and I can push it to it too. I think it's SX Tools that I have, and I think you can put any payload in there and push it out also same way. So nonetheless, I'm there. But I will say this RCM loader, it got the phone beat. But one thing I will say, Andrea, that the phone has over the RCM loader by far is that you're more than likely to have your phone on you than the RCM loader. That is the biggest one, I would say, because your phone, you kind of keep with you. Everybody keeps their phones around with them. No, you hear Rainy, yo, Rainy, man, I got to say something to you, Rainy, man. You the youngest OG with the hottest room, man. I know all all the girls, man, are gonna be feeling you, man. They're gonna think you just awesome. They're gonna think you awesome, man. Trust me. Okay, the RCM loader can fire off 1,000 payloads before it dies. Damn, that's a lot of payloads. I definitely nowhere near 1,000 either. Because Cody is not illegal. Cody, I love Cody too, man. Everybody shot, man. You know what? Hold on. Do I got the bomb? Do I got the bomb? Oh, yes. Got the bomb. Drop a bomb for Cody, man. Drop a bomb for Cody. You know what I mean? That's some bomb stuff right there. So, yes, it is official. That happened for the U.S. So we won't be seeing any, I guarantee anyone selling these devices in the U.S. What's the point if you're going to face the same fate as this guy faced? So, and that's even trafficking in. You can be somewhere else and traffic that device in. It doesn't work. Nope, you can't do that. So in the United States, you probably won't see, and you probably can find other places and then get it and have it shipped here. That might work. That might work. I'm hating. Saying it's gonna come through. Might work. But as far as any US sellers, that's not happening. Okay. They all learned their lesson. Nintendo, you won. Okay. Next. Let's get to it. Nintendo Switch is officially, okay, and if you in Japan, shout out everybody in Japan. All my people, drop a bomb for my people in Japan. I wish I knew how to speak Japanese. I have no idea. I would love to speak Japanese, but shout out Japan, because Japan has a lot of, a lot of things that I would love to see when I go there. I am going there, believe I am. But it is true. Nintendo Switch is now the 6th best-selling console in Japan. Now, people might say, Nick, I'm not in Japan. I don't care, man. Stop talking about stuff in Japan, Nick. We do not care, man. Okay? Japan is over there. We're here. And I'm even over here. I'm in the UK, Nick. I'm in Canada. I'm over here. We got a lot of people, but none of them ain't in Japan, Nick. Okay? They all over there, not in Japan. No, you don't know. I got a couple people. Okay? It might be over there. It might be in the back. They might be in the hot tub over there. Hey, I'm going to holler at you later. It might be back there. You don't know. Okay? So shout out my people in Japan. But yes, Nintendo Switch is now the 6th best selling system in Japan. And I'm going to go through some numbers real quick. So apparently it sold 19,410,000 units within that region, meaning it surpassed the Famicom lifetime sales in Japan. Video Game Charts expects Nintendo's latest generation system to surpass the PSP by around May. I think May 5th. Okay. And it's also on track to take out PlayStation 2 in 4th and eventually the 3DS in 3rd. Now, I'm going to pull up a graphic here. I want to pull up this graphic because I want you guys to see the numbers of how it looks right now of the systems being sold in Japan. And for those listening on the podcast, I'm going to go ahead and go through the numbers for you now. GBA 10, 16,960,000. Wow. I just said GBA 10. Drop a bomb for me. GBA 10, 10K. I just gave you more plugs than ever on this episode. You guys got to show me some love now. Can I get a little segment on the website? Can I get a little front on it? But nonetheless, shout out GBA 10. But Game Boy Advance, 16,960,000. 17,170,000 for Super Famicom, 18,855,000 for PlayStation 1, 19,350,000 for Famicom, 19,410,000 for Switch. Just coming over Famicom there. Now the rest I can read off the numbers if you guys want to hear it. What the hell? 19,690,000 for PSP, 21,980,000 for PlayStation 2, 24,730,000 for 3DS, and the two monsters that are holding it down, and I understand why. Number 2, 32,470,000 sold for the Game Boy, and then last but not least, 32,990,000 for the DS. You might as well just give them the 33. Okay, the 33 million. But the Switch is a long way from that. But the lifespan is looking promising for the Nintendo Switch. Okay, so number 6 best-selling system in Japan, Nintendo Switch. You're doing your job, man. One thing I didn't see on that list, I didn't see any Xboxes, okay? I seen a PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, a PSP, but I didn't see a PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, okay? I didn't see Xbox One, Xbox 360, Xbox. I didn't see none of that. So obviously Nintendo's doing something. Now people say Nintendo caters to the small crowd. Nintendo just does this. I'm not sure what the hell Nintendo's doing. I don't even mess with Mario like that, okay? I don't mess with him like that. I got his sound on deck. But I don't mess with him, man. He don't even come over here no more. I ain't hollered at that man in months. Don't ask me about Mario. Don't say, here we go, or nothing like that. I don't want to hear about Mario. He's a sellout. Nintendo, you won. Sorry, had to get that out, okay? So, nonetheless, just wanted to go ahead and talk about that. Let's move on and talk about Geo-Hot City. Nick, what the hell are you talking about? You say some of the craziest shit, man. I'm gonna be honest. Just, Nick, you're crazy, man. What do you think? What are you talking about? Geo-Hot City. Well, guys, I'm going to tell you there is a Geo-Hot City. Yes, Geo-Hot. Geo-Hot. George Hotz, the man that brought us that wonderful hack. And I believe it was for the PlayStation 3. Not fine. Wasn't, big back then. Okay. I do remember having a PlayStation 3 modded. I do remember running Multi-Man. Okay. That was bomb stuff, man. Why not just bust my PlayStation 3? But nonetheless, PlayStation 3 is back there somewhere. We don't care about that. But I want to go ahead and talk about Geo-Hot City. My man, George Hotz. Shout out, George Hotz. I am going to send him this on Instagram. I let him know. He responded to me in a live, too. Okay, I got a little bit. George, thank you, Geo-Hot. Thank you. Okay, it wasn't much. But I say I'll drink you. He was out there. I said I'll drink you. And then he told me, he said, man, look, I'm going to be honest with you, man. I only drink about 2 beers and I'm out. And I said, you know what? I'm right. I'm the same thing. Look, I've been babysitting this. I'm going to take a sip. Now, my man Geo-Hot was live. And for those who don't know, before I talk more about what Geo-Hot was doing on this live and what I kind of mentioned to him and what he was going over on the live, I would like to let you guys know, for those who don't know, what he is currently doing. A lot of people don't even know what Geo-Hot is doing. The only reason I know is because a long time ago when I started wanting to do interviews for everybody, and yes, Team Executor, it is getting promoted and I have the bomb and it's even better than ever now. So, not going to go into that. I just want to say Geo-Hot, shout out to you, but he is now working on software for, I believe it's Kombat.ai. And Kombat.ai would be an autonomous driving software, okay? Similar to how Tesla has their auto driving software, Geo-Hot would be considered, what he says, like the Android, and Tesla would be the iOS, okay? Which is a nice way to put it, to just kind of put yourself right there. I like the whole way of pushing that. But that's what he's been working on now. So he's been funded, I think, over $3.1 million. There's been multiple people who have backed him on this. He's worked with the software. They even have a video showing him driving a Tesla. So if you guys want to see that, shout out to him. Let me see. I'm going to see what I can pull up for it real quick, because I got a bunch of things here, but I want to see. Okay, I'll pull up a couple things. So here we go. So first, this is the website, Kombat.ai. So shout out Geo-Hot. Website here. This shows the, driving. You see his hands are down there. The car's driving by itself at night. Everything that's they're doing. They are hiring. If we click on the website, we're hiring. Let's go through view open positions. You see software engineer, senior full stack engineer. If any of you guys really want to work for Geo-Hot, okay, this is no lie. Okay, he's actually hiring. You guys can work for my man, and I won't say you're working directly with Geo-Hot. He works with a team of people for Kombat.ai, so you may be working for anyone. But he is part of the team there, and you see an internship program. I think this is pretty cool. I've always liked anything that's moving technology forward. Tesla with the auto driving and them coming up with software. I do love competition. Competition lowers price for consumers and makes things competitive, so we could see, not someone just capitalizing, charging millions of dollars for something. We can kind of get at a lower price point, and there's competition for it. I do like that. But this is the website. If Tesla is the iOS of self-driving, we are the Android. You see it right there. Okay, he says it. So I can't make that stuff up. These are things he's actually saying on his own. Now, my man Geo-Hot did an Instagram Live. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and talk about the Instagram Live and what we seen on there. A lot of people are wondering, what the hell did you see on there, Nick? What were you talking to Geo-Hot about? You know what I'm saying? Like, what could you and Geo-Hot have in common, Nick? You started this thing way, after the PlayStation 3 era, man. You wasn't in here like that. What would you know? Well, believe it or not, I spoke to Geo-Hot a couple times. He talked back to me. That's more than a lot of people have. More people have not even seen Geo hot before. It's a lot of different things. So I got some things, okay, that I kind of feel like me and Geo. Listen, hey, holla at me, man. I catch it. Nah, but nonetheless, shout out to Geo hot. So there's a couple things I'll mention on this. First of all, in the Instagram live, he looks super happy. I would say usually, you know, I've seen him kind of be looking stressed. You know what I mean? Out here from here to there, that, and that. He looked like he was relaxed. He did look real happy, man. I was glad to see that. You know, with all the different things, you know, that's probably going on in his life. Who knows what he's been through, you know, how he feels and everything like that. A lot of people think money solves everything. It does not. Okay, you can have $1 million trillion. It does not solve any issues that you're going to have. Those issues will only be covered for a moment through the money. And then eventually you're either going to die with them or you're going to break through and you're going to fight it and make it through. You're going to die. Okay, you're just going to die with it. So I always say, try to remain humble. And it seems like Geo is humble, happy, love to see it. He did mention that he's about 30 minutes outside of San Diego. So where the Comma.ai, I guess, headquarters would be, or where you guys, if you apply for there, probably 30 minutes from there is where Geo has land that he's going to be using for this city. And he had a title for it, like Imprada or Impra or something. I forget. You know, it's a lot. And one of the things he said, hey, you guys don't share out the lives. Don't re-record them and send them out, guys. I get pissed. I'll come for you and all this other chat, which I don't even do that. You know, but no lie, I thought about it. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, I should record. But then I said, nah, you know what? That ain't my jam. You know what I mean? He's just going live. He's just talking about what he's doing. I'm not going to try to capitalize off Geo Hot's Instagram. And if you guys want, let me know. If you guys want me to record his Instagram lives and put them on my YouTube, would you guys want me to do that? I just want to ask. I'm just curious. You know, that's something I always ask. But nonetheless, my man, George Geo Hot, after that, just was explaining that he has tons of acres over there. 30 minutes outside of San Diego. He has tons of acres. Turns it around. He has tons of acres. Far as you can see, that is all his land. He wants to have a city out there. Yes. And he seemed serious. I didn't think the man was joking. The man really wants people there. Okay, like he was campaigning. He wasn't just saying, hey guys, you know, stop on through. He was like, man, I need people. Okay, he went through saying, I need people who are construction workers. If you're welding, you know how to work with different equipment. I need you out here. He was showing different pieces of equipment he has, forklifts. I mean, I can go on and on. He had he had a cage to catch coyotes. Okay, he had a cage to catch coyotes there. It was just so much, man. It was a random couch he was just sitting down on. It was a trailer on sticks. He said somebody came and stole the wheels. It was just like so much random shit. I said, damn, what the hell? But that's how you know somebody owns something. If they out there and they just like, I got whatever. You got that much land and all you got is that. It is nothing compared to the amount of land you got. Now, I want to talk about what he was kind of saying. He was actually getting on the fanboys. He was on the fanboys. He said, I can't stand you damn fanboys who think it's all about the money and what happened with this and so da-da-da, because, you know, people say, Gio, what happened with all this money? And we heard you had to pay Sony. We had, you know, Sony got that settlement. What'd you do? Did you have to pay them? And how are you being successful? And so. And he kind of broke down how he feels the U.S. dollar is a piece of shit. Be honest. That's pretty much how he's saying the U.S. dollar is nothing. Okay, and he says a lot of people are getting crazy over the U.S. dollar, and it's not that big. And I can't say I agree or not. I believe, you know, U.S. dollar, digital currency, you know, other currencies, whatever you use in currencies that's working, use it. But he trashed the U.S. dollar. Okay, totally trashed it. And he mentioned a lot about how these people think it's just all about the money. And that let me know he was humble. And that's when I was like, okay, he's humble. He's thinking right. It's not all about the money. Some people say, oh, I'm loaded. I'm driving a Tesla or I'm so-and-so. He's out there by himself in an RV with no wheels and he's happy. So you get what I'm saying? This is different though. But I want you guys to go ahead. I'm going to pull up some things here. Let's see. I know I got different things with George here. I'm going to just pull up everything I got. What the hell? I got all types of stuff with George on it. Let's pull it up. Let's do it. So, oh no. Now, see, that start playing. We're not going to start playing videos and, you know, all that. I figured it was going to do that. So this is the Comma channel. Okay, so if you guys want to see more about that software, as you see the phone, that is pretty nice. If you could just have your phone and hold your phone up like that, or set your phone on a case like that, and it automatically just uses it as an extra camera to kind of know where it's going and things like that, is amazing. Okay, and I don't know if that's how it functions, but just thinking of that, beautiful picture, man. And the future's coming. You guys better start investing now. But this is the YouTube side, okay? And this is the Instagram. If you guys want to follow and see some of those Instagram lives, you can go ahead and follow my man Gio. He is there, okay? And as you see, he has different posts here. This is what he do. He's out there, and I believe this is actually probably out there in the land he's at. But he's been out there, man. He's just doing his thing. There's his GitHub. Okay, so he still got stuff on GitHub. 22.7 thousand followers. My man Gio is doing the damn thing. I can't hate on my man Gio Hots, but he wants everyone to help him with the city. So I want you guys, if you're interested, just first go to Comma. Just probably reach out to Gio. Say, yo, Gio, I'm interested, dude. Can you get me in on the city? Hell, you might just walk 30 minutes outside of San Diego. Just go in a circle, 30 minutes outside of San Diego, okay? And I'm sure you're going to run into his land. And when you're there, you say, Gio, can I have a job? Okay, and I'm sure Gio can hire you. And then you can do some work, and you can be out there, man. If you ain't got nothing better to do, you can be representing my man Gio Hot. So shout out Gio, go follow the Instagram, everything like that. Enough about it, okay? Bam, got that out the way. I'm cooking today, okay? And last but not least, yes, Xcloud Gaming. You guys know, and for those who don't know, I am a Microsoft fanboy. I have been for a very long time. I actually changed sides during the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 battle. It's when I made my switch. Okay, I jumped sides. It was if the equivalent is if you're running out in battle and everybody's coming down and you're going, ah, you know how both sides kind of charge each other. But imagine I come down when I'm like, ah, and then I just turn around and go, ah, and run back. That's might as well be what I did, because I totally switched. I did a 180. I represent Microsoft. Love everything Microsoft does. Love all their operating systems. I got stock in Microsoft. I'm not playing. I love them. And Xcloud is here. And guess what? Beautiful. Working flawlessly. Now, for those who don't know, I've been using Xbox streaming on Xbox 360, or excuse me, not Xbox 360. Correct me on that. Xbox One. Got my Xbox One S. I've been using it on that for a while. Works great. I actually recorded videos where I could, be on Twitch and I could be playing from here on my, computer screen while my Xbox is in another room running. I could have a great time. Well, that got taken away when I had my Series X. I'm like, what the hell? Got taken away. I couldn't do it anymore. It was sad. But now it is back, better than ever. I can do it from my phone. I can do it from the PC. It works flawlessly. Very simple requirements. It is beautiful. So I don't have to ever stop gaming. I could be anywhere in the house. I could be on the toilet right now. All I need is a Bluetooth Xbox controller. So I could be literally on the toilet, set my phone up right there, and be playing a game. I could be taking a shower, and I could be finishing my mission on Outriders right there. I could be jumping off the battle bus and taking a shower. You see what I mean? Like, that is amazing. It is back in full effect. Let's go ahead and talk about it, okay? Now, this is from Gizmodo. Shout out Gizmodo.com. Another great website if you guys like to look at gaming news. And they have a long article about this that was covering it, and they actually show different, screenshots of how things look. And I want you guys to just see, bam, doesn't that look cloud gaming beta? Oh, doesn't that look so beautiful? Oh my gosh, so beautiful. Okay, so a lot of people, they didn't get to try it on iOS. I think they did try it on PC, and I am part of the beta team, okay? And I would tell you it's beautiful, okay? It's beautiful. But nonetheless, I didn't get to try it out a lot, so I'm not going to act like, oh, I got a good run out of it. And, and I don't know if it's dropped yet. I don't know when it's dropping, but I've tested it out. It works, and that's all I care about, because I'm one that used it all the time for, streaming purposes. So nonetheless, earlier this week, Xbox announced it would start inviting Xbox Game Pass Ultimate subscribers, to take part in its Xcloud gaming beta, aka Xcloud, or Xbox Cloud, I should have said. But on PC and iOS, like the three other major cloud gaming platforms, NVIDIA, GeForce Now, Google Stadia, and Amazon Luna, Xcloud also now works in Chrome, Edge, and Safari browsers, plus on Android and iOS devices. As a beta, there are some limitations, but the important part about Xbox Cloud Gaming is that Xbox is one step closer to competing on the same level as those other platforms in terms of compatible devices and features. Now it does say the PC doesn't support keyboards and mice. Xbox is still working on that, which is huge. I will say you gotta support that. That was like, you know, I almost want to say you can go in the garbage, but I'm not going to do you like that. You're my dog. Okay, so it's not true PC gaming yet, but a lot of the available games are easier to play with a controller anyway. And I had a controller like I told you guys a moment ago. There's also no option to change the resolution or take screenshots with the controller. But again, that's all stuff that can be added later. Xcloud is also not optimized for Mac OS. You could theoretically run it in the Safari browser since it works in the Safari browser for iOS. But I tried and couldn't get any games to load. Not a big deal since I don't play games on Mac, not even in the cloud. And the beta runs great on PC and the iPhone. Damn, Microsoft. Do y'all see what Microsoft doing? It runs great. And they're right. If you got a Mac OS, you know what you can do. They said it runs through Chrome browser as well, correct? Why can't you run it through Chrome? Why can't you run it through Safari? Well, I mean, you could try some other way. I'm sure somebody's going to get it to work. And then you have it on Mac OS. Then you have it on your phones. Saying being able to use your iPhone. So imagine having you know, you got your Xbox in the house somewhere, you got your iPhone, and you want to play your Xbox on your iPhone. Maybe you're playing on the TV and somebody else wants to play second player and they're using their iPhone. They can now use that as a screen to play along. It's just so many damn possibilities. Microsoft is killing the game. Drop a huge bomb, man. Give another bomb. Give him a couple of jumps, man. What else I got? Got a couple of punches. What else I got? Oh, I don't know what that was. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have pushed that one. I'm gonna push that one again. But nonetheless, they are killing it, man. And I just gotta say, shout out to Xbox, Microsoft. They're the best ever. Nobody will be better than them. Nobody. Okay. So now let's go ahead and do the damn thing. I'm going to get ready to take calls, guys, because I did it. I got through everything in a perfect time I wanted to do, which was an hour. Okay. I'm just trying to get through everything as fast as I can. So I'm going to go ahead and give me a moment too, because I don't even think I have Skype up. That was my bad. I wasn't, you know, I usually had these things loaded up pretty quickly. I'm like, bam, bam, boom. But I didn't have that loaded up. So my apologies. So what the hell are you doing? Don't know. You're not running the setup for Skype, dummy. You're running the Skype application. See, I'm sorry about that. Sorry, I get a little mad at times. But I want to hear what you guys got to say. I got a lot of questions for you guys specifically. Some of the things I want to ask does revolve around, you know, maybe the Tempcast. Do you guys listen to Tempcast? Is there anyone out there that subscribe to GBA Temp YouTube or go to their webpage often? Just let me know more about that. I'm curious. They brought on the criminal defense lawyer. Be honest, he sounds like a criminal defense lawyer, but he sounds like one of the homies. You know what I'm saying? It sounds like if one of your homies became a criminal defense lawyer. You say, hey, bro, come on my show, man. Explain the Xbox case. They go, oh, okay. And they come on. They try to explain. So, yes. And then I'm going to go to chat, too, in a moment. Okay. I'm just trying to make sure I got Skype all pulled up here. What is that? Nope. Okay. That's cool. We got you. We're going to get Skype pulled up. Y'all just work with me. Skype is acting up. Act a fool. That's the way it's acting. It's acting a fool. So we gonna see, man, what is going on today? It's like it wants to run. It don't want to run. Let's do this. Skype. Oh, now you want to pull up that one. So let's click each one. Let's see. We're gonna go down the list, man. We're just gonna click every Skype because apparently it shows like 8 Skypes. What the hell? Skype. Let's try that one. Skype. Okay, we'll give it a moment. Now, for everyone that's listening right now, I want you guys to know, while Skype's probably loading up, it's probably just taking a moment. I want you guys to know plans that I have for this channel. And first, I put up a lot of videos on Friday when I just got back. Okay, I just got back. I have a lot of videos I try to put up through the week. I couldn't put it up, man. I was trying. I was enjoying it. I had my birthday, man. You know, I'm still getting back to the birthday wishes on Facebook. Thank you guys for that. Still getting back to the birthday wishes. But I got back. I posted all the videos. I got a lot of other videos to post. But we're growing like hell. Okay. I'm amazed at the growth. The podcast the percentages are over 100% growth. Okay. I could just go on and on. Channel, the podcast, different way, everything is just growing. So I got to thank you guys for that. There's MoFam. A lot of popular people, big YouTubers as well, have been watching. I've seen them. A lot of people follow the Discord. I see a lot of big people in Discord. So, no, I thank all you guys, man. Seriously. Now, here we go. We're going to do this. Open file location. There we go. Skype. So let's see if Skype runs. So I'm going to check Task Manager. Maybe I have Skype already running in the background. You know how that goes. Skype's running. You run it again, and then something else happening. You go, okay. So let's go ahead and see. Okay. So there we go. I do see a version of Skype running. So let's close that. Bam. And first of all, let's see. Hold on. I got a couple extra sounds, man. I'm telling you. I'm getting nice with this, man. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Now, Skype. Click this one. Yo, why is it that no Skypes are opening, dude? No Skypes are opening. Now, I have even Skype for Business. But it's Skype for Business, okay? And I'm not logged in to Skype for Business. But let's see. Let's go ahead. We're going to get it. We're going to get it here. And maybe I do need to update Skype. What the hell? So sign in. I'm going to try signing in, okay, right now to the Skype right here. Let's see if that works. Sign in. I don't want to use the website, Kyle. Come on, really? The website, man. The website's for scrubs. Come on. R Dino. Hope. Drop 2 damn bombs for R Dino. Shout out R Dino, man. Representing. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Now I'm gonna go ahead and sign in right now. See, I got too many. I got like so many different versions of Skype, and that don't ask me why. I could go over and over again. But shout out for that donation. I really appreciate it. Did I miss any? Because sometimes I be missing them. You know what I mean? I feel so bad when I miss them. But got so many things going on. I'm running my damn mouth all the time. Okay, there we go. Verify your identity. Oh, do not do this again. Do this. They say you got to verify your identity. Then they send you a code. Okay, then you got to go put the code in. And I don't got time for this. Okay, I don't got time for this right now. Okay, I don't. Okay, I really don't. I'm damn near about to say we're going to wrap it. Guys, I'm getting pissed. No, there we go. Okay, I got the text message. I'm going to just go ahead and it said, I'm going to just do it. Not even going to get mad. I'm going to just do it, guys, because I know I want to talk to you. I see you out there, and I see, oh my God. Oh, yeah, let me take this. I'm not letting y'all off the hook. There we go. Come on. Oh, my goodness. Last 5. Come on, man. Send the code. Bam. Code popped up. It should pop up right now. There we go. Okay. Bam, 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 bam. Let's get it. Come on. There we go. Yeah, we are back. Okay. All right. Now, see, we good. Let me just get to my settings. I'm going to make sure everything good. I see I missed. I missed tons of calls. My bad, y'all. I'm off my game. I deserve it. Whatever you're saying right now, I deserve it. And it seems like my Elgato mic. Yes, Elgato mic. Man, I hope it sounds good. Okay, but let's put my speakers. I want the Logitech to be my headphones. Okay, and I see you guys calling in there. I'm going to get to it. Hold on. I'm trying to get it. Logitech, where you at? There you go. Okay, so I'm going to get it. Now, let's see. I'm going to see if I hear me. And shout out to R Dino, another donation. Let me drop that first. But NickMoses05 podcast, who do I have on right now? Oh, my goodness, man. Hey, you about to make a killing, man. Just let me know. I'll auto-host you on my Twitch, okay? Because hey, if you in a hot tub, I'm auto-hosting. That's all you got to do, man. I already know who it is. It's my man, Becoming Undone. What is going on with you today, my man?
To being 13, all pimple faced up, my braces, my pocket protector, my VHS of Revenge of the Nerds 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way up to however where far they got. And I'm telling you, some Vaseline lotion, and let me stop right there.
Yo, you killing it, man, because that's how I feel. I mean, no lie. Now, I read this. I cut it on. I said, let me know. I got to cut this on. I got to see this. So I went ahead and went to one of the YouTube channels, and I cut it on. And they got 3 split screens. And it's 3 women sitting in a hot tub. Now, for me, that's nothing. Because, I didn't seen it all. Okay, so a hot tub don't impress me. But it's almost like they're trying to be the live versions of Dead or Alive girls or something. Like they're trying to recreate this whole Dead or Alive volleyball game. But they killing on Twitch. So I'm going to ask you, Becoming Undone. First, how do you feel about these sisters capitalizing Twitch and taking away from the other hard-working streamers out there? How do you feel about those women?
Man, it's garbage. Because there's some respectful women out there, and I'm not trying to say it just because I'm old school. I mean, you got some women out there really hardcore, doing their thing. And they ain't got to go to that extreme to do it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there's some hardcore simps out there, men and women. If it's the other way around, they probably want some Jason Momoa looking G out there, Because I can get a little bit up there with the words, but I ain't gonna get there. But it's both ways.
Nice. Now, I want to ask everybody in the chat: I've been hearing some sound. Andrea seems like said a little echo. Do we got an echo going on? Okay, if we got an echo, I could change it. How do we sound? Is the sound working good? Do we got any echoes going on? Because I can make the sound adjustments. Okay, I got I'm starting to work it. I now got it. Okay, even I didn't have your sound going at first. I threw you in. I'm working this. I feel like the engineer, when they like, oh, hold on, let me fix this. Oh, bow, I'm on it. But it seems like, okay, so we got it good. So, and I feel you, man. I do feel like that is kind of bad. It is like so many different ways that you could do the whole Twitch streaming thing. But hot tubs and in bikinis is one of the things known for every man as a sexual thing. I don't know one man, if you mention to him hot tub and bikinis, and he's going to say, oh, great Twitch streams. You know what I mean? Like, nobody thinks of Twitch streams when they think of women and bikinis. So these women have capitalized, making tons of dollars. And yes, I do feel it's bogus. So now we got that out the way. Do you think that Twitch should do anything about it? Or do you think Twitch can't do nothing? These women locked it down.
They locked it down. I'm going to be honest. I mean, you really can't. Unless they have it in the terms of service. Twitch kind of, I think they left that open because you look at everything from A to Z, the shock and awe effect, you go make some money off of it.
I agree. You know what I mean? I said that too. I don't think it's nothing they can do. It's just to the point where there no guidelines being broken in all Twitch policies. And then it's not like they're showing nudity. Okay, these women are covered. They're not even talking sex talk. Okay, but they're riding bananas. So I'm gonna just give you the visuals. The visuals are a little different. They ride in bananas. So nonetheless, I do kind of feel where you at. I don't think nothing could happen with these women. I don't think it's nothing we could do. How good or bad is it for Twitch? I don't know. I do think one of these women are going to slip up. A couple nips are going to fall out. They're going to get reported. And then it's going to be all reconsidered. That's just me. Okay, it's going to be like, oh, okay, well, her nipple slipped out 3 times. That's too much. So, anyways, now I got to ask you, since Becoming Undone, you're one of my OGs, man. I got many of you guys. I got, and Joe, G.I. Joe been out there. Wow, I got to ask you, have you seen the Mortal Kombat movie?
Nah.
Oh, I knew you was gonna say it. I knew you was gonna say it. It's cool though. It's cool.
I ain't seen it yet because I'm on the hopes that it can live up to my expectations of the 1942 original make of Mortal Kombat. back in 1994 or whatever it was.
Yeah, I
And
know
they
what you're talking about. Yeah, it was old and ancient, man. That was back in the, it was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine, Salt and Pepper and Heavy Dip, and it was back in those days. So I definitely will say it was my expectations back then. What I experienced then was crazy. I watched it, and I'm gonna say this on record, and I might sound like a bad dad, but to some people, I'm a great one. I watched it with my daughter, my 5-year-old daughter. I watched Mortal Kombat with her. Now, other children's, they just wasn't there, but they all seen it. Okay, let's get that out the way. But I sat there and watched it with my youngest only because she had seen me play Mortal Kombat 11. She's seen all the fatalities on the game. So it was nothing this movie could have done that was going to be worse than what she's seen in that game. Okay? So I didn't care. So she sat down with me and she loved the movie. I loved it. Now I will tell you some cheesy points. Certain things where you go, oh, okay. But you know how the movies are. They always throw in, one or two cheesy ones. And that's how I felt. But overall, I think good movie. I gave it a 7. I do think they'll have a sequel. Excuse me. I think the sequel will be more action-packed. So that's just me. But definitely watch it when you get the chance, man. Take your time, though. It's out there. If you ain't got HBO Max, shout out HBO Max. I know some people. Just talk to me. Now, next thing I want to ask you. Tempcast. I know you've been in the Switch scene, man. You've seen a lot of things. Let me ask you, Tempcast, first, have you ever listened to any of the episodes of their podcast?
I didn't even know they had one.
I'm going to be honest. A lot of people don't. So you don't even have to feel any type of way. It's not even a diss. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of people I speak with that have no idea about it. It was like, I didn't even know. I do know they put it on their front page, I think once a week. But besides that, there's really no promotion behind it. They really it's like a bunch of dudes who just get together and talk and really just talk about stuff. So they brought on a criminal defense lawyer and they're speaking about a case. Now, I got messages. And the reason I got messages from so many people, because people were kind of upset. I was getting people telling me like, yo, they laughing and joking about this. Like it's a game and blah, 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 this and that. And, they it was like they didn't find it serious. And they asked some questions that I thought was pretty like, wow. Like, are the feds watching us? That ain't the question you ask. So I'm going to say to you, as far as GBA Temp and their name being mentioned in the records of the federal case, I believe, and also the civil case, do you think that GBA Temp down the line may be facing any heat from any legal actions or civilly because of all this?
If they got anything that Nintendo likes, yeah. If they don't, then they ain't got nothing to worry about. So that's the way I see it. If they got some links that have some links that leave the paper trail, and it's something that's at the end of the rainbow that's different than what Nintendo's wanting, hey, they free to go. But you know how all that stuff happens. They'll say, hey, we ain't got no illegal links here, and they'll leave one that they ain't double checked, and something gonna be there. That's why I don't like to really navigating them forums. There's a way to circumvent them.
It is. And, when they was reading specific things in court, I'm sure, and they said GBA Temp, I'm sure if somebody's going to be listening, they're going to hear GBA Temp. They're going to hear GBA Temp, GBA Temp. That name's going to keep ringing. And if something happened there before, people wonder, has it happened, 100 other times? I will say in their defense, they've been around since 2002. So it's not like I haven't heard GBA Temp having to, and I haven't researched it, but I haven't heard them paying any huge settlements for things they've done. And they can't control a bunch of users. Okay, users can post what they want. They just have the ability to probably have to take it down within a certain amount of time if it's against any guidelines. But you're right. I do think if Nintendo sees something they like, and this is, like I said, you don't see NickMoses05 in any of those documents. Okay, and I'd had damn videos taken, but my name ain't in no documents. To have GBA Temp mentioned multiple times in reference to, and reason being is because Gary was making all the references there. But still, Gary probably had other people, other accounts, other things. So you're right. I think if Nintendo do want to go even further, they can. But that's just me. So I had to ask you about that. Now, RCM loaders, man, they're done in the U.S. It's official. We're not gonna see any RCM loaders being sold in the U.S. The case that they just got hit with, they took them down from Amazon. Amazon, as we know, one of the biggest resellers out there of probably the RCM, because it was just right there on Amazon. Everybody uses Amazon. And now that's just gone. Bam, like that. They fought the case. They started reselling the device, got taken back down. Do you think the RCM will get banned all over the world? First, let me ask that. Then I won't say world.
No.
Let's just say
No.
Let's just say I won't say world, but let's say, do you think the RCM loader will be banned anywhere else besides the US?
They go ban what they call the RCM loader, but somebody go get smart and combine that with something and rename it into a different type of usable dongle, so to speak, I guess you could say. And they go call it they ain't even calling it RCM something. They go say, like it's a USB-C blah, 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 and not even call it a dongle or a RCM loader. Mm-hmm. And they go rename it something else. That way people can use it and it'll have multiple uses, but one of the functions is going to be able to load.
Now, I'm not sure if a lot of the heat they're taking is because these were sold already containing the payloads, or if they were just because they're being sold. Because I can tell you, and I don't want to say anything against them because I know these videos can get taken, but I have heard of those devices being sold with the payloads already on them. And I'm not sure if that is the actual seller of the devices or the maker. But that seems to be a big deal that they would have these payloads and sell it with that. If somebody was to redo it and they didn't have any payload, let's just say they wanted to appeal this, right? They say, hey, I don't like it. We want to appeal that decision. Do you think they would have a case in proving that, hey, this device does not circumvent anything? It's all about the payloads that the person puts on there. It's really not the device itself. Would you agree in that? Or would you say, nah, we're not buying that. We know what that device is used for?
They're going to say no, because just the way it's built, if somebody can reconfigure the guts of it and make it look different and come up with a different patent to patent the way the layout is, you've opened one up. A lot of us will open that crap up and see what the inside looks like. You have your transistors, the way they're laid out and this and that. If they'll reconfigure that little board there and everything and make it look different, take the housing and everything and make it look different, and even put like a little tiny watch battery or something in there to do something, and just a little LED screen or some crap like that, and even say it does something different instead of RCM loaded, and bam, secretly it's an RCM loader, and call it something else, and bam, they'll never know what it is.
No, I agree.
You know what I mean?
I agree.
I don't know how really explain it, but it's secretly RCM loader. Sell it, man. People go buy this thing off the shelf, and then Nintendo or whatever, they won't even know what hit them again. It's just right now the stigmatism, because they know what it looks like, the 2 or 3 shapes of them right now, RCM loader title or name of it, that they're gonna win it easily right now, because that's what it's linked to. So.
And I see Andrea, shout out Andrea, talking about the Dragon Injector. Yes, Dragon Injector was shut down too. That was
the hard one, if I believe, right?
Yep. So it's been a lot. I mean, it's nonstop. And that's why I had to say at the beginning, Nintendo won. I just scream. It's like one of those games where you won and somebody just keeps playing and playing, and you like, dude, you won. Okay, and I just feel that way. It's like it's nothing else we can do. So now, got that out the way. I'm gonna ask you now about my man GeoHot. Now, I don't know how much you know about GeoHot, but I can tell you my man, Mr.
Oh, yeah, GeoHot.
There we go.
Got hot.
Yes, my man is popping. Okay, so let me ask you, if you had the choice. Now, I know those different titles I cannot do. Okay, I'm not a software engineer. I've dealt with minor C++ stuff, but nothing heavy. Okay, at all. So I couldn't do that. And, I'm not sure if you can, but if you could work for Geo out there in San Diego at comma.ai, would you jump on the opportunity?
Hell yeah, I scrubbed that man's toilet just to get some knowledge from him. Hell yeah. I'd roll them blunts. I'd pour his cognac, whatever he wanted.
Yeah, I gotta drop a bomb for you, man. He killed me for that, man. That man said pour his cognac. I ain't gonna lie, man. That man has a lot of knowledge. He has been around the scene for a long time. He's now working with, autonomous driving software companies. So he has hands-on with developing the software. He was driving a Tesla. Who know if he reverse engineered? Who know if he took that, just like we got the whole XXOS thing and atmosphere. Who know if he's doing that right now? Who knows if he just took Tesla, took a little bit of code or something, put it, and I don't want to say allegedly, okay, anything, but let's just say he took it and put it up in there. We don't know, but that man does have the smarts. Now, I agree with you. I might have to jump on it. Now, let me ask, would you be there working for Comma.ai, or would you rather be working with Geo on the city he is trying to build? Which one would you rather do?
Oh, man. Comma. I ain't into construction, man. I mean, the city, I know it's going to be real high tech, but a lot of that is going to be construction and all, but yeah.
Yeah, I hear you. And you know what? I'm not down for the construction aspect, all that either. I think I'd be at Comma. I'd be like, cool, I miss out on all the parties and everything. And yes, I got to go home when my shift is over. But hey, I'm cool with that. Okay, I don't need to be, partying on Geo Hot Island or whatever he got going on over there. So, no, I'm with you on that one. Now, my man, becoming undone. Any last words you got to say to people before you're out, my dude?
DK in the house tonight. G.I. Joe, man in the front line. And my man Nick Mo. You got to give him the ties. You got to bring him the food stamps, the lunch money, and every last red cent you can spare.
Killed it. My man, as always, I'ma holler at you, my dude.
Later.
NickMoses05 podcast.
My speaker.
And this is my man. All right.
Give me 1 second. Next Skype is being Skype.
Oh man. Well, go ahead and do your thing, man. I'm just talking. Okay. This is my man Kyle, the young OG, the young prodigy. If you want the smoke and you come for Kyle, he's bringing the smoke. Kyle will take you down verbally. I've never seen my man commit violence. Just want to say that. Put that on his name. But my man...
Also never seen me, so,
Verbally, though, he will take you down with no problem. Kyle, how are you doing today?
I'm all right, Nick. How about you?
Doing good, man. Doing good. Good to hear from you. I'm over here just, doing my thing as I normally do, Kyle. But I had a lot to talk about this weekend. Man, I want to get your opinion because I love having the young mindset, of Kyle answering some of these. So I'm going to ask you, Kyle, for my old ass mind, I think that the Mortal Kombat movie was bomb. First, let me ask Kyle, have you seen the Mortal Kombat movie?
I saw the original one when I was like 5.
Okay, all right. You saw the original one at 5. Damn. Oh,
no, I wouldn't
hurt. Maybe a DDoS from Kyle. So I will say, Kyle, as long as you've seen the original, I'm proud of you. I'm not gonna go too far, and that's why I said for the old heads, this was something different. This was like a game changer. Okay, we're like, yo, we remember when the Mortal Kombat 2 came out. I don't know if you remember Mortal Kombat Annihilation. It was the most horrible Mortal Kombat that could have ever been made. Okay, it was terrible. I mean, Shiva died.
It was an annihilation of the Mortal Kombat series.
It definitely was. And I remember Shiva dying. Shiva was one of my favorite characters in the series of Mortal Kombat 3. And I remember Shiva dying in all of 6 seconds to a backhand from Shao Kahn because he was mad at her. And she fell into a pit of fire. So this is just to give you the idea of how this movie just lets you down in so many different ways. So Kyle, you haven't seen it. I'm not even going to go any further. I want you to go ahead and see it. I'm going to ask you later. But I'm going to tell you, Kyle, okay, You need to watch this one, and I'm telling you, I think you're going to like this one better than 95. So I'm just going to say that. So now.
I never rated 95. I didn't give it a 5. I said I saw it when I was like 5.
I said the 95 one, Kyle. Come on, Kyle. You're supposed to kill me with the words, man. You ain't killing me today. I'm winning. How am I winning, Kyle? You kill me all the time, and now I'm winning. No, I'm just playing with you, Kyle. I'm just hyped. I'm hyped today, man. The drink's going. I'm just tripping. So, Kyle, my man, I want to talk to you because I know you're on the scene. You're on the scene more than I am. You're a genius. Okay, and that's what I always give you props for. Tempcast brought on a criminal defense lawyer, and they had the criminal defense lawyer explain the civil case. Now, they asked multiple questions about are they being listened to? Are people watching the website? Things like that. Let me ask you, Kyle, as being a young, smart man, do you think GBA Temp has to worry about anything happening with this case with Gary Bowser affecting or changing anything with them?
Not with, like not specifically Gary, right? Like, Gary doesn't have any correlation with GBA Temp other than the fact that, you know, GBA Temp has information about TX on it, right? Like, that's about it, though. And, like, it's not like that the owners of GBA Temp put it there, right? It's the community of GBA Temp that put it there, right? Like,
Let's talk to him, Kyle. Talk to him. Kick that knowledge, man. They ain't ready for that. You're right. It is a community. It's not like the site owners are going there putting this up. It's the community that's putting this information out there. Now, being that Gary Bowser was Gary OPA, okay, that was his name on there. Everybody knows. Being that he was on there as Gary OPA, do you think that it could be possible that maybe they're being looked at because there are other people that they're watching on there right now? Do you think that's possible?
So, sorry, what you're saying there is, like, since Gary has an account for GBA Temp, then GBA Temp and other people there are being watched, but then that would be the same thing with YouTube, Netflix, Skype, Gmail, right? Like,
yeah.
He has an account.
You're right.
It's not like he owns it. He doesn't own GBA Temp.
Okay, you're right, and I agree on that, Kyle. Now, one thing I will have, just to play devil's advocate with you, man, because I love doing this with you. Those Gmail, okay, YouTube, or other places were not mentioned in this document, but GBA Temp was. Do you think the only reason GBA Temp was mentioned is strictly for the fact that Gary made those posts on there, or do you think that
it's probably the fact that, like, sure, there is some posts that Gary made, right? But, like, it's also specifically about mainly Nintendo, GBA, Game Boy Advance, right? Mainly Nintendo hacking and stuff like that, right? That's mainly what GBA Temp is.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, man, I got you. So, man, you see, that's why I got you on here, man. That's why I love you. You drop it. You drop. I'm gonna drop a bomb for you. I usually don't drop too many bombs. I don't, man. I had to drop a bomb for you. Okay. So now, Kyle, this is one that's probably right up your alley, man. I guarantee when I say this, you're going to totally relate. You're going to tell me all about it. You're going to tell me what even happens during it. And you're going to tell me how popular it is. Hot Tub Twitch channel.
I don't use Twitch.
You don't? Why you cut me off, Kyle? I know you know all about it, man. They're on YouTube too, Kyle.
I don't use Twitch.
I know you know about the hot tub. You're a young man, Kyle. Your hormones are raging. You know about the hot tub wave. You're watching it.
Yeah, but like,
they're not naked, man. You're good. You can watch that. It's not like they're naked. They're following.
When there's other places for stuff like that, right? Like,
you know what, man?
That's what about it, right?
I was gonna drop another bomb for you because that was it. You're right. That's a grown man answer. There's other places for that, man. I don't even. That's like my dad telling me, "Hey, you better go get that magazine and hand it." Dad, a magazine, really? There's other places, okay? There's other places. I don't have to deal with that, so I agree. But let me ask, Kyle, have you heard about this entire hot tub wave? Have you heard about it at all?
Not at all. I like I said, I don't use Twitch. I have, like, the last time I signed into Twitch was to make fun of my friend who was streaming. So, you know.
And, you know, and like you said, some people are big on Twitch, some people are not. Understandable. And
I do think it's stupid and it is trash. But like, I also do think that Twitch can't really stop it. Like, they're not breaking any terms of service or anything, and like, they're not doing anything wrong there, right? Like,
I agree. That's what. See, your young mind can even understand that. See, that's why I got. You know what? There is nothing wrong they're doing. They're sitting there following all the guidelines. I'm just in a hot tub. I can wear a swimsuit. You know what I mean? I'm playing the game. I'm doing other things that other streamers do. Just in a hot tub. I agree. I don't think it's nothing that can't be done. I do think it is a little, I would say trashy. But this is the same guy that refuses to watch the WNBA and watches only the NBA. So if it's anything, I can't be too much biased. I know I'm sexist, and WNBA's got great players, Kyle. These women are great, but I refuse to watch it because I know the NBA is just that much better. And with streaming, it's an equal playing field now. Now, all you got to do is cut it on and who's more entertaining. And I'm not going to lie, a bunch of dudes at 2 a.m. It's a lot more entertaining to watch a woman ride a banana in a hot tub than to watch, some guy play Warzone for the 100th time. So, no, Kyle, I'm glad to get your piece on it. You're not watching it, but now that you heard, okay, I expect next time we speak, you may know more about this. I'm not going to say you are. You may. Because I know you're a young man.
I don't use Twitch, Nick.
Okay. Well, they got them on YouTube, too. So just type in hot tub. You might want to type in hot tub one day. And just let me know.
That would ruin the YouTube algorithm for me, right? Like, I don't want to have that recommended to me. No, I'm good.
Yeah, you got a point.
Like, I could always use incognito mode. But...
No, you got a point there. Yeah, that'll be terrible. Your mom walks into the living room and see hot tub stream, and you know what? I hear you on that, Kyle. So I'm sorry about that. I apologize. Apologize to your mom, dad, everybody, family, love them, everybody. So okay, now this is heartbreaking. The U.S. RCM loader ban. It is heartbreaking to me because I own one, and I may never be able to buy another from the U.S. again. Kyle, should I care?
Is it actually banned in the U.S. or is it just banned from Amazon?
From what I understand, and I'm just going to clarify, it is not completely banned from the U.S. But
yeah, you could definitely, I checked AliExpress immediately as I saw the topics, and I was like, yeah, no, you could still get it from AliExpress. And it's cheaper on AliExpress, and it's the same goddamn product.
Yes. This is what's being said. Kind of the similar thing to the SX Pro. Whereas one place, it became, hey, you take it down, Uber chips. No, I don't want to go there. But, similar things. And then one place, and then another place, and then another place. And soon, they're going to be going after anyone who has it. So there have been a lot of people who have been RCM sellers who've decided to take it down. Now, AliExpress, I would like to ask. I'm not a big shopper there, Kyle, and you got to educate me and the listeners. Is AliExpress, are they U.S.-based?
Nope, they are not. They're a Chinese company. They're like a sub part of Alibaba, which is like a big, like you buy things in bulk from Alibaba.
Okay.
And they're a sub of that, and they just sell those things individually.
Okay, so AliExpress
and it's kind of
makes sense. Okay, they're outside the U.S., so they could probably steal. Okay, no, it makes a lot of sense. So from what I'm understanding, though, do you know of any resellers, Kyle? I'm gonna ask you. Do you know of anyone that sells it still in the U.S.? Is there any U.S. resellers?
I don't,
because I've heard there's U.S. resellers.
Like, I don't care about U.S. resellers. I live in Canada.
Right? But Kyle, I know how would you that hurt, Kyle? Oh, that was so bad, Kyle. That was low. That was low of you, Kyle. I didn't expect that from you, man. For U.S., man, hey, I remember the South Park episode. Listen, they had the whole blame Canada, and
blame Canada. That wasn't an episode, by the way. That was an entire South Park movie.
That was actually like the movie, yeah. Great movie, by the way. Shout out South Park. Very funny movie, by the way. But no, I'm just giving you crap, man. I love giving you crap. So anyways, now, I'll move on to, I want to talk about GeoHot, okay? Because you're one that has been in the scene, a lot of modding things you know about. So I'm sure you know about the PlayStation 3 and the mods that GeoHot had a part of. How do you feel about GeoHot? And this whole has this city thing, and he wants to, hey, I want people to come help me, like, build this city to whatever we want to make it. Do you think that's like the new thing now for people with a bunch of money? Or do you think that and I'm asking seriously, because we got a couple people that have said that, okay? Or do you think that GeoHot possibly really has a plan for it?
I think GeoHot has some kind of plan, right? Like, he's clearly like an actual developer. He's not like Yeah, right? Like,
he is.
Like, anybody who has a lot of money can't just go and do that. They need to have some experience in what they're fucking doing, right? Sorry for my French.
No, you're good.
I am actually French, so I can use that excuse without,
Sorry about my French and your French. Hey, you're right. That's the first time I've actually had someone French say that. But no, you're right. I agree. He is an actual developer. I think he knows what he's doing. I've seen Comma.ai. I've seen the different ways the software works. It looks good. It looks like it works. I don't know if they, how they built it or how they made it, but he had a huge part in it. And you're right. He's an actual developer. So I agree. I think he does have some sort of plan. And what the plan is, I don't know. So now the next question is, Kyle, there's different job opportunities there. Let's just say, Kyle, the genius you are, you say, I apply for the software engineer lead position at Comma.ai, and you get hired. Do you move to San Diego, California? Okay, get your passport ready. Okay, do you do it, or do you say, and this is working by GeoHot. Let's say you're working right next. GeoHot's office is right next to your seat. Do you come all the way to San Diego, California to work by GeoHot, or do you say, the hell with it?
Listen, right, like, I live in Canada. I'm not going to move to San Diego from Canada. That's a lot of painstaking. Like that's really...
It's a long
trip. Would be hard to do.
It's a long trip. I'm not going to lie to you. And not only that, the countless hours that you'll be spending, okay, in a plane. Okay, there's countless hours in a plane. So not only that.
Yeah, and how do I get all my stuff there? Like,
you're right. You don't have any stuff. You probably got a couple bags. All right, that means you're going to have maybe your Switch, maybe a system or two, but you're not going to have anything. You're not going to have your computer. You're not going to have your TV. You're not going to have none of that. Okay, you're going to be starting from scratch. I agree. That's a tough one, but
how can I leave my 3080 graphics card away? Like, I can get a 3080 card in Canada. I can't do that in the US. The US is sold out everywhere.
Kyle, that was dirty, man. That was number 2, Kyle. That was 2. I think, Kyle, this call is almost over, Kyle. It's almost over, man. That was 2. That was 2, man. Who cares? We can't get in 3080s. It sucks. We know. It sucks. I've been trying to hook up my homies, and I can't get nobody nothing.
I have one. That's what I'm saying. Like,
but
I
you
can't
got one, and you
behind.
You're right. You got one, Kyle. I'm proud of you. Your 3080. Actually, I think you have a 3080 and 2 3060s, if I'm correct. Is that correct?
70s.
That is a shame, Kyle. I love you. But
and also 3060 now.
Oh, my God. This is incredible. But anyways, okay, Kyle. So, a lot of people are jealous because now people can't even find damn 1050 Ti's. Okay? You can't find nothing. Okay? It's terrible.
I have a spare 1050 Ti if somebody wants to buy that from me.
Oh, nice. Okay. And, I got a 1050 Ti. Okay.
But I'm not shipping it, so I guess that's not a thing. Like, I'm not giving Sony money.
That was hilarious. Okay, so now, Kyle, I'm going to ask you my favorite company in the world, Microsoft. Okay, they're the best company ever. Okay, the only company that I would say is better than Microsoft is Activision and Treyarch because they make Call of Duty. But Microsoft now has, yes, I know I said it, but they now have Xcloud streaming working, and it's almost flawlessly. Kyle, do you see Microsoft taking over on multiple devices now, being that people can use this on their iPhones, PCs, or anywhere? Or do you think this is just another Google Stadia waiting to die?
I can use Google Stadia on my iPhones, my Android phone, my PCs, my Xbox. You can use Google Stadia on Xbox.
Talk to him. I got to give you that, Kyle. You killed it with that one. Yes, you're right. You can use Google. I have Google Stadia, by the way, and I pay for it, sadly. But you're right. You can use that. I got NVIDIA, GeForce. I mean, there's a lot of different things I can use. You're right. I can get the same effect. But Microsoft has theirs. Do you think there's going to be something different with Microsoft versus all the other options you have?
Well, I have a PC, so I don't really care about that. Like, I have it set up so that I can play my PC games on my phone and on my Xbox already, so,
Kyle, Kyle, man. Yo, I wish Kyle,
really
one day, can you do me a favor, Kyle? One day, I'm not sure how that Freaky Friday movie worked, but we need to do whatever they did. So we could swap, okay? And we're going to swap places. And I'm going to use that 3080 and a couple 3060s for a day. Just so I can live the Kyle life.
Couple 3060s, just one 3060, two 3070s. God.
Oh, Kyle. Any last?
Also, I only own the 3080. I just have access to two 3070s and a 3060.
Okay.
I don't own those.
Okay. Well,
I own the
good.
3080. The 3080s.
Damn, man. But you're lucky. It's very few that have come across it. So you're one of the fortunate lucky ones. I have been lucky myself. Didn't I do a 3080? I did a 3060. Okay. I'm not that big. Okay. But did do a 3060. But nonetheless, Kyle, man, my brother, my little brother that I never had. Any last words before you are out?
Happy birthday, Nick.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm an old ass man.
Yes. Yeah. I'm coming for you, Bill. Who's Bill? That's my dad's name.
Yo, they come.
Are you coming for my dad?
You're hilarious. You're hilarious, Kyle. My man Kyle, as always, Kyle, I've been speaking. I actually talked about I'm paying for some overlays right now for the video game debate show. Kyle manages my website, people. So what I'm going to be doing, Kyle, is the video game debate show. I'm going to show you the overlays the moment I get them. And I want to find some way to implement it on the website. Maybe we can do some things. It's Kyle, just work with me, okay? But other than that, this is my dog, Kyle. Kyle, I'm going to holler at you later, my dude.
Like the video, subscribe to the channel. One person who's watching right now hasn't liked to do that.
Talk to him, like that video, my man.
That
Kyle.
might have been you.
Yeah, that.
Oh, they just left. Never mind. All right. Oh, they're back.
Okay, there we go. Kyle, my man, holler at you later.
Have a good day.
Man, I missed somebody. I missed it. I just missed it. Okay, there we go. NickMoses05 podcast. Who do I have on the line?
What's up, Hot Tub NickMoses05? It's Joe.
Oh, my man Joe. Hey, Hot Tub Streams is what's popping, man. I'm about to have thousands of people watching. Just give it a moment. It takes time, I heard. I heard you have to do it every day, you know. But nonetheless, OG Joe, the man holding down the Facebook page by himself. Joe, how are you doing today?
I'm doing awesome. How are you doing, brother?
Man, I'm doing good, man. I'm doing great. I've been out most of the week, you know, and I've seen you, Joe, have been killing it, man. Just on top of the updates, testing things. I see how many people are reaching out to you, Joe. How has it been since being an admin of the group? Has it been tiring? Has it been more work? How do you feel with that? How's it been?
It's been great. Every time an Atmosphere update comes out, or like it's going to come out in a couple of seconds, people will like bomb my mailbox. Oh, hey, do you have your repack done yet? I'm like, I'm just downloading the files now and rebuilding it. You got to give me a few minutes on this because it takes me longer to upload the repack than to build it.
Yeah, that is so funny, and it is so true. A lot of people do not understand that. But my man Joe, I just want to tell you, you're killing it, man. Kudos to you. Thank you. Now, let's get to the good stuff. Joe, I want to start with Mortal Kombat. You being one of the OGs, retro gamer yourself, have you seen the Mortal Kombat movie?
I'm sorry to let you down, but I have the link. I'm going to watch it probably after the podcast because I've been wanting to see it. That and King Kong, but I had some asshole on Facebook ruin the ending on that. I hate when people ruin the movie.
Ooh,
I mean,
okay.
I'll still watch it and everything, you know, but here's the deal. I got Mortal Kombat 3 back in the day for Sega Genesis. My dad got it for me for $19.99 at Kmart.
Classic. I definitely remember that. To me, one of the best in the series, that Mortal Kombat 3, Ultimate Mortal Kombat, that was one where they just had it was so many characters. You had the Strikers, the Shivas, the Melinas, the Cabals, you still had your Scorpion, Sub-Zero, some of your new Cybots, I could go on and on, man. You're right. That was probably and a lot of these characters are going to be making a return. So that's why I said, definitely not going to spoil anything. I made sure not to this entire time. Somebody said send me the link. If you guys, I'm just going to put this out there, Joe. You got a link as well. But for anybody watching, there's a guy who commented on my TikTok. Okay? And I actually have one video from Mortal Kombat. So if you go to NickMoses05 on TikTok and you click on there, there's a guy who posted a link to the movie. It's a damn MP4.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I was just like,
awesome.
okay. I was just like, hey, all right, well, you posted there. You know what I mean? I don't know. So, it's a link. So if anybody wants to go and download it and watch it, the dude's got a link there, and it's just his own link. He made it, and, it's nice. So,
you know what I've noticed? That the older people, like, my age and your age, are, like, really excited for Mortal Kombat. The younger kids, it's like, oh, I don't care. Because they haven't had that. They haven't had that, experience. Like, I need to go to the store and go buy a game, or, when's Blockbuster opening so I could go rent this game because I can't afford the $60. They had it. The kids have it so good today, because back in the day, my dad's like, you pick a game out for $10 or less, but I want that $60 game. No, you're not getting it.
Those are times. You're right. Nowadays, a kid can just sign up for Xbox Game Pass and have a plethora of games available to them versus us who had to go to, our Funko Lands before it was GameStop or was it Eggheads software. And we had to go to these places and buy games used because that was the easiest way to afford it back then. So, Joe,
and if
you're
you
right.
don't like it, tough shit, you're stuck with it.
Talk to them. So, I will say, not to do any spoilers, for me, I gave it a 7. And, my fanboy in me wants to give it a 20. Okay? Just a fanboy. It's like, yo, it's Mortal Kombat, and they didn't bomb it. So it's 20. You know what I mean? Because they could have totally bombed it. But they did not.
I've seen all of them. I've seen the first 2 movies, the animated series. I love Mortal Kombat. I suck at the games. I remember you saying to me that your brother is excellent at Mortal Kombat. He'd whoop my ass in a minute, but I love the games. I suck at them, but they're a lot of fun.
Yeah, my brother's definitely esports level. You know what I mean? On some different. Yeah. And there's a couple people I've played where I'm just like, yo, you're different. When you and your other person you're playing and you guys agree to random combat, and you are changing characters every 5 to 10 seconds, and you're finishing combos as the other character. So you do one combo, pop them in the air, and you change into another character, and do the other character's air combo. Like, I'm just nasty. Okay, I just look at him, I go, yo, you're a god in this game. But he still plays it, and I mean, you're right. It's been out for a long time. So you'll enjoy the movie. Yeah. Definitely enjoy it. So now, I'm going to ask about Tempcast. Joe, have you ever listened to an episode of GBA Temp's podcast, Tempcast?
Oh, yeah, I'm a subscriber to them.
Nice. Okay. Have you listened to this episode where they were speaking about the lawyer in the Team Executor case?
No, I haven't. My stuff's been getting messed up, like the notifications. Like when you do your videos, I don't get them. Like, how you do your videos during the week, I don't get them. I'm always getting all this stupid stuff, like from the news. I'm like, I don't care. I already know what's going on in the world and everything.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like they're limiting my, I don't know. I guess they're changing the algorithm or something. But, all these places that I watch, like my favorite YouTubers like you and some other people, I'm not getting notifications. I know to come here every Sunday. It will go off like an hour later. Oh, NickMoses05 is on. Well, no shit. I'm watching him right now.
Yeah, that is weird. I hate those two. Where you're watching it tells you then. And Andrea, I want to say something, Joe. Real quick. Andrea, I will be covering that Castlevania Resurrection. I'm glad she mentioned that too. That was another one too. But continue, Joe. I'm sorry. Cut you off. Sorry.
Oh, they got at GBA's YouTube channel. They got great information there. They go about all this information. A lot of good information. So if you're curious about information and tech, definitely check them out. They've been in the scenes since 2002. They've been in it before I got in it.
Yeah, and actually, same thing with me. They've been in it before I got in it. I want to say, I was PlayStation 1, Golden Finger, so a little bit before, but I wasn't into the forums as big back then. I didn't really even know about forums. I just knew you could talk to people and websites and different things, but I didn't actually even know what a forum was. Probably surfing them, just had no idea. And then as time goes on, I'm like, oh, okay. So you're right. I will give GBA Temp the credit of probably saying they've been like one of the first ones I've known. I've been using them since as far as probably back as 2002. I love the website. I get a lot of information from there. I speak with a lot of different people. So I loved it. And this Tempcast episode, they actually had the lawyer come on and talk about the case of Gary Bowser. Okay. And they spoke a lot about, how Nintendo pretty much got this sealed in the bag. All right. So people have messaged me stating how it was in a funny manner, how it was kind of joking. Do you think, Joe, that GBA Temp has anything to worry about in all this mess that's going on with Gary Bowser, Team Executor, Uber Chips, all these different websites? Do you think they have anything to worry about, whether it's legally or financially?
Definitely, hands down, because here's the deal. GBA Temp's been there since 2002 with all the Nintendo consoles. I can't go over the whole list of systems, but it's like too many. It's too much to, like, 3DS, the Lite, the DSi, the DS, the 64. Because anytime I hear GBA Temp, it's like they're associated with Nintendo only. That's all they talk about on there, which is fine because, that's how it is. It's a form. Yeah. All they do is talk about Nintendo products on there. So Nintendo's got them underneath their finger.
Yeah.
Hey, if Sony shut down GeoHot, with CFW that he was releasing for free, they could go after GBA Temp hands down.
I agree. And I think that they do have something to worry about. And to me, I'm not a criminal defense lawyer. But one thing I know is if I had to go through those documents for Uber Chips, let's say my man Tom Dilts, shout out Tom Dilts, hope somebody we could get the donations going to $2 million or something. I hate that pay, but if I was reading those documents when he was going through his civil suit and it said NickMoses05, I would be worried. You probably wouldn't have seen another Nintendo Switch video from me at that point. But my name was not mentioned, but their name is being mentioned. So for me, for the simple fact the name being mentioned, you should have something to worry about. Now, do you know, Joe, because you probably have more information about GBA Temp than I do. Do you know if they have their own lawyers or do they have their own team that kind of handle these type of things, or has this ever happened before?
I have no idea about that, but I know they host a lot of files you shouldn't be hosting on there. Because I'll see when people ask for certain types of files with Atmosphere, they'll be like, oh, you can go over here, go to GBA Temp and get it. So it's like, they have something to worry about, unfortunately. I don't want anything bad to happen to anybody because you know what? The homebrew scene, is the homebrew scene. Nintendo is greedy. They're absolutely greedy with everything, and they don't care. Look, they're going after people on eBay and Amazon for selling RCM load or some guy living in his house that can barely pay his rent. Go find him. Well, yeah, how much you can't take anything away because here's the deal. If your system's hacked already, you're not going to buy a game. Hands down, no matter what. SXOS, I can no longer use it. Does that mean, oh, gosh darn it, I'm going to update to the latest firmware so I can buy Nintendo Switch games? No, I'll just patch them.
Yeah, you're right. That's true.
Or just enjoy the library that I have. That's why I have another Switch. When someone's in the homebrew scenes, they're not going to say to themselves, oh, you know what, I'm going to forget about homebrew and I'm going to update my system. Back in the day when PSP came out, PS1, maybe, but now people stick up to their firmwares,
Talk to them, Joe. Now, on to the good stuff, Joe. The hot tub streams, man. I'm chilling in the hot tub right now. Okay. It's popping. It's all over, man. It's the craze. I've seen a dude wear a halter top and he was in the hot tub with the women, man. It seems like everybody don't even care. They just selling up for the hot tub. Joe, have you seen any of these hot tub streams at all?
I haven't seen any hot tub streams at all before, but like as what Kyle said, there's a place we could go that's better than Twitch. Because here's the deal, they're a bunch of sellouts. I would rather, donate my money or donate my time to like someone like you or someone else in this type of, community than, oh wow, look, there's a girl, riding a banana. It's all about the money. I see ads all the time on Facebook. Oh, soccer mom loses her job because of, the CV. And she's making more money, being an OnlyFans member. That it's a virtual strip club.
Preaching right now, and I agree with you. And that was a great thing because one of the things I asked my wife Joe, I said, "Well, why don't they just go to OnlyFans? I think they will make a lot more." To me, it was like, but I don't know. Maybe because OnlyFans, the competition you're going against, is not just. These people are not just men who are streaming Fortnite and playing Warzone. It's a bunch of women who are letting it all out.
The IRS is going to go after either OnlyFans or Twitch. Once they really find out what's going on, like they'll tell Joe, hey, Joe Biner, they got money going on Twitch. Oh, what's going on? What? What's that about?
Yeah, it's so true. And I wonder, is it something, now let me ask Joe, do you think this is something sustainable for these women that can hold over time? Or do you think this is something that we will see possibly either rules be changed or we'll just see it die out?
I think they're going to leave it the same, because what's going to happen is eventually they're going to charge a fee. Like, I'm not too familiar with it. I heard about it like in the hacking forums and stuff like that. There's a thing called a premium Snapchat. Obviously, you know what that is. And that's basic. That's how it started. You had the premium Snapchat, then you went to the OnlyFans, or vice versa, and that's just how it is. Someone's going to pay somebody to, see somebody's, the front end or their back end. That's up to them. If they want to waste their money with that, let them waste their money with that. But you're only feeding the beast. You can't shut all this stuff down.
Yeah, you can't.
It's not going to go away, because there's always another platform. There's always a hoster that you could use a server overseas. There's always something else to go to.
Yeah, you're right. And who's to say if they drop the hot tub, they don't just sit out in lawn chairs and bikinis? You know what I mean? Like, they could just go from one thing to the next. It's going to be hard.
Yeah, because they're not doing anything illegal. They're just in a hot tub. Unless they say you have to be in a full swimsuit or you have to be in full clothing. But the people will still pay for that.
Yeah, they do.
Okay.
Bam. Now, Joe, I want to speak to you on something you spoke about and you were very passionate about way before this even came about. But the RCM loader ban. And it's official, the case that we spoke about before, where they were pulling it down from Amazon, and then everybody was saying, hey, you better hurry up and get them, for they stopped selling them everywhere. Then the guy on Amazon appealed the case, was able to put it back up there. Nintendo fought it. Nintendo has won, and they have to pull down the RCM loader. This is a start in the direction of, everyone's thinking, pulling the RCM loader from all other websites, and that's soon to come. Do you think that's something Nintendo is going to continue pursuing, or do you think Nintendo's just going to say, hey, this is a win for us. We already won the battle. We're going to chill back and relax now?
They're going to go after them hardcore, because here's the deal. It doesn't promote, it doesn't have piracy on it. It's one step towards it. It's like you need two shoes to walk. You have your left foot and your right foot. That's technically the right foot. Then the homebrew is the left foot, or vice versa. They're going to go after everybody. There's a big article on GBA Temp about the Amazon, the eBay, about the RCM loaders, and it's horrible. You still need everything else. It's like a recipe. You need all this stuff. You just can't use this. Here's the deal. The RCM loaders come preloaded with the payloads you need. SXOS, Hikakte. Some of them come with Fusey, primary.bin. But everybody that messages me privately, they say, hey, my RCM loader's not working. And I'll tell them, go to this video and watch these files. The guy has all the files in there. It's all set, ready to go, because I haven't had time to make a tutorial on that, because they're not programmed the right way. The color codes, for instance, some people, when they hit red, that's atmosphere, when it's supposed to be SXOS. It's color-coded deliberately. Red is red is SXOS, blue is Hikakte, yellow is empty, and I think green is
atmosphere
or something. Something like that. Yeah. But like I said, what are they going to do? Ban paper clips and ban the jigs? That's the next thing they're going to ban, is the jigs on eBay.
Yeah,
Back in the day,
I agree.
When it first got hacked, the Switch, there was a bunch of people selling the 3D printed jigs. I don't have a problem. I have 6 of them. But the best jig that I actually owned was the RCM loader, then the SXOS one. The 3D printed ones didn't really work that well, but the best ones, the RCM loaders. I always give my, hats off to Team Executor, but their jig wasn't the best. Their payload, and their SXOS Pro dongle, unfortunately died because the capacitor blew out. RCM loaders, charge them for an hour, you have 1,000 payloads. You can use it 1,000 times. It works great. I haven't charged mine in 6 months.
Yeah, same here. I've never had to charge mine. Been pretty good, and that's the one downfall. We both will agree with the SX Pro, and that's one thing I've said is that, and I'm not sure if that, it's something they manufacture, brought out. It is a time. You got these time releases. You're trying to get things out in time. So I understand. Maybe they just something they, they could have probably worked out on. They just didn't.
this is my gut feeling what's going to happen. When the new Switch comes out, it's going to be, I don't know if you're familiar with the PS Vita. I know you're not a Sony fan. I think they're going to go to proprietary memory, where, hey, you can only use our cards to eliminate piracy. But then someone will make a reader. That's my gut feeling. If Nintendo has any brains in their head, they're going to go to proprietary memory. Because, hey, you know, no one can go buy, 256 gigabyte card for $15 at Walmart.
I do remember the memory sticks and the Pro Duos and all that. And you're right, it is proprietary, and damn, that would be something. That would be something. I can see Nintendo doing that. SD cards and the way memories are is just so compatible with so many different things. So, it makes sense why they use it. But if they did possibly want to stop it, maybe they could just go proprietary memory, and then maybe that could help, help in some way. So.
And here's the deal. They could always leave that price high because it doesn't go down, because it's like you could only get it from us, so we could always leave it at $100 or $50.
Yeah, that's true. That's kind of how they did the memory sticks for. No, that's exactly how they did them for PlayStation. So, totally agree. And damn it, sucks. But, I think we probably will see either these just go away. Like you mentioned, they'll come after the others. But, hopefully they get rebranded, renamed. They come out with something else. We get something better. Hopefully that's what happens. But RCM Loader definitely took a loss. So, Joe, now on to Geo Hot City, man. Geo Hot City was looking like I might want to go there. So, Joe, let me ask. Geo Hot, the man himself tells you, Joe, you got a choice. You can come work at AI in San Diego. I got a position for you. You'll be right next to the office of mine. Or you can come to my island, okay, my city. I got walls all around it, okay, and we're going to go ahead and build whatever you want, Joe. You got a home. We'll build you a house over there as big as you want. You can have the biggest house on the whole thing. We got acres. We got 100 acres. So you can have the biggest house on the block, Joe. Do you go work at AI? Do you go work on his city? Or do you say, I'm not going to San Diego at all?
If I had the opportunity to, I'd work right next to him because I could learn a lot from him. He's a very smart, young man, and I've been following him probably since about the PlayStation scenes. But this is new. I haven't heard of the Geo Hot City. I've watched a lot of his videos on the kind of like the Tesla, like say we're going to be Tesla. Originally they didn't want to buy his technology or something.
Correct.
He signed a contract. I could be wrong.
No, that's not correct.
He signed a contract, and they caved in on him and everything. So he's like kind of like what you were saying. Tesla is Apple, and he is Android.
Yep.
That's what it is. He'll deliver a better product, and it will become available sooner. Because I watched a whole documentary on him for maybe an hour or an hour and a half, and he's really coming along with the self-driving cars.
Yeah, he is. And I will say it's exactly like that. And if he does make it affordable to where, the self-driving system within the Tesla, people are like, hey, I'm paying all this money for a Tesla. Well, you're also paying for the self-driving software on it. You're paying for a lot of other things. But what if this self-driving software could be made available to many other cars at a cheaper price point?
Yeah, that's what he wants to do. Kind of make it like a universal thing. Maybe make it like a certain year where the computer has to be smart enough. For instance, my car is a 2005. That will never work, but maybe if someone had a 2015 or maybe 2018 that would be compatible with the system, he wants to kind of take it over, which is great.
It is.
The hell with the big companies,
I agree. No, I agree with that. I think it's beautiful as well. Now, Joe, my man, as always, brother from another mother, love having you on, man. Any last words you got to say to the people before you are out?
Like and subscribe, NickMoses05, and the compatibility is still kind of iffy with Atmosphere for 12.0.1. So if you're on the fence about updating, stay on 11.0.0 or 11.1. That's where I'm staying right now, 11.1, because a lot of the applications aren't really working that well yet.
No, that's beautiful information. I agree, so everybody stay off of it. Joe, as always, I'm going to be talking with you later. I told you I want to test some things. I told you about the video game debate show. So I'm going to be speaking with you more.
Definitely.
We're going to be testing that. But my brother, I'm going to talk to you later.
I'll talk to you later, my brother.
Later. Now, I missed a couple of... I seen a 708. Oh, I missed a 708. I love those 708 numbers, man. But, if you call back, you call back. But nonetheless, I got enough... Oh, Never Know Gaming. Yo, drop a bomb for Never Know Gaming. Yo, I love everybody when they come from Twitch, okay? Anybody that comes from Twitch, I just love it. Just put a yo in there from Twitch. You're on Twitch, you can just come in there and put a yo. Because I get plenty of people from Facebook, I get plenty of people from YouTube. But I love to see Twitch. It's where I'm going to be growing and put a lot of my content moving forward. But yo, that is it, man. You still, hold on. I got to go through some of the comments. I'm not rolling out like that. You still need a car that has drive-by-wire. Okay. I don't think that they host anything anymore. They used to have a sister site that hosted files, but they shut it down like 2 years ago. Okay, so that was good information. Didn't know that. Let's go through. I see Andrea. Edwin, didn't see you in there. Edwin, shout out to you, man. Nick, you put me on to Switch ROMs and where to get them, but all the recommended websites are down. Yo, Edwin, that video, man, that was that was a throwback, man. You know what, Edwin? Go to my Facebook, man. You will find all the information that you need. I'm sure you're looking for. As far as the information, you guys know I don't post any games or any ROMs or anything like that. But there are websites that are up. You can go to them and see, if they still got anything up or anything like that. But plus, there are major liability issues. Major liability issues for self-driving car. I can only imagine. But remember, at any time, you could start grabbing it and you could disengage the self-driving. So if you grab the steering wheel, you start moving it, it disengages. And it will be a problem if you disengage and come back and forth like that. But let's see if I can get to oh, there we go. NickMoses05 podcast. Who do I got on the line?
You have our Dino. What is up with you, man?
Oh, my man, our Dino in the house. How are you doing today, man?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Man, I'm doing good. Our Dino, I got some good ones for you, man. I got to ask. I know you're going to break it down to the get down. So let me ask you.
Let's do this.
First.
Let's do it.
Have you seen the Mortal Kombat movie? Let me ask that first.
No, I haven't, and I want to do that. Fatality.
Yo, and that was actually one of the scenes on there. So believe it or not, you're gonna enjoy it. Just go ahead, watch it. I'm not gonna spoil anything. And I caught it early. I was one of the ones, as soon as it dropped, I'm there at midnight. I was telling all the fellas about it. I'm like, yo, I gotta watch it. This is one of my favorite fighting games. I watched it. I was not disappointed. So definitely check it out. So go ahead.
I definitely want to see that. I definitely want to see it because the very first two movies, like the first one was good. I didn't like Annihilation whatsoever. That movie was unbelievable, horrible. I didn't like it at all.
No, it was horrible.
I'm definitely looking forward to seeing this new Mortal Kombat.
It was definitely horrible. So now, we'll let you watch that. So let me ask you now, our Dino. I want to ask you about Tempcast, which is the GBA Temp website's podcast. Now, they mentioned different things about the case between Nintendo and Gary Bowser. So Gary Bowser's being sued, for a lot of money. Let's just say a lot of money. And they brought on a criminal defense lawyer to kind of talk about the case. Now, it seems like they don't think anything's going. They're not even sure what's going on, if they're being watched. But being based at GBA Temp was mentioned in federal documents in a federal case and also in a civil case. Do you think if you were an owner of this website that you would worry about any possibly legal actions or financial actions taken against you?
I'm not too familiar with that website, but I would definitely kind of be scared because there is a lot of information that people put on there that they got to watch out what they say and stuff. So I'm not too familiar with that, but I have been on there when you mentioned it and stuff, and I looked at stuff. I do think that Nintendo is one of those type of companies that will get anybody and everybody. So I think Microsoft is a little bit laid back. I think Sony's a little bit laid back, but Nintendo, they've been around for a lot of years and stuff, and they've been doing this for a lot of years with this piracy stuff.
No, they have. They've been around this. This is no new rodeo for Nintendo. They have been around this. This is what they do. And you're right. I would be worried, man. If my name, if any document says NickMoses05 on it, I'm scared. Okay, because I'm like, yo, that means that at some point I've been referenced or I've been looked at or I've been watched. So I would feel some type of way. So I agree with you on that. Now, all right, Dino, I got to ask you something that's been, a big trend going on. It's been a big trend with these hot tubs. You see, we got me in the hot tub. I'm just living it up.
Yes.
But we got these women out here, man. How do you feel about these
water?
hot tubs? It's good. I can't lie. It's nice and warm. I've had my feet in here for probably the past 2 hours. So my feet are tore up. But I'm cool as long as I'm here and I'm enjoying it. What do you think about these women on Twitch who are very successful doing these hot tub streams? What do you think about it?
All I can say is I'm not a Twitch person. I don't watch Twitch. I don't do streaming on Twitch or anything like that. But congratulations to them. I guess they're doing something correct.
There we go. Now, these women, I will say, that's one thing I've always said to these women have found a niche market. They've been able to capitalize and been able to be very successful at it. They've grown very quickly and they're making a lot of revenue. So I can't, as much as I want to hate, because man, I wish I could have that. I don't have the beautiful rack like that. I can't ride a banana on a hot tub. It's just something I can't do.
Riding the banana, okay? Riding the banana, they must be practicing to be in porn or whatever like that, because that's something I don't want to get into, but that's their little thing that they want to do. That's fine. I'm not into that OnlyFans stuff or anything like that, but if that's what they want to do to get their revenue, to get their little 10 minutes of fame, by all means, I'm good for it. As long as it doesn't get out of hand.
Yeah, you're right. As long as it doesn't get out of hand. I've seen these screenshots, and I'm not going to lie. If anybody in my family walked in a room and I was watching one of these streams, I think they would question what I was doing. So go ahead.
But then again, you got to also look at it like this. I want to ask the people who are watching these hot tub videos and stuff like that, do they got a life? Why are they watching these videos in the first place? Don't they have anything better to do besides watch a person in a hot tub?
Bomb for them. Do they got anything else? You could be doing anything else. You could simply hit the back button and go right to another stream. You could pick your favorite game. Right. You could hear somebody talking. It's all types of things. It's not just hot tub streams. You're right. I wonder what they're doing. So now let me say, do you think these women, or there's anything that can be done to these women to stop this, or do you think these women got it on lock? Sorry, brothers, but hot tub streams is here to stay.
No, I don't think they got it on lock. I don't think they got a lockdown on it. I don't think anything. I just think they're doing it just so they can be put out there and get their little revenue, get their little fame, get their little whatever, and say, hey, I'm cool. Look at me. Look at me. I'm not mocking the stuff that they do, but I'm just saying that I think people got better things to do besides do these videos. I'd rather watch your videos. Your podcast, than watch women in a bikini or anything like that being in a hot tub. I just think that's kind of, to me, it's like, okay, we're going to watch 24 hours of this. That's just like watching the Nerds movie and they're filming just like the Nerds movie. It's just, I don't know. I just don't understand how people can relate to watching a hot tub
Hey, you know what? And that is a great question. And I'm going, you know what? I could give you references on how I could tell this be big. Because there were some things that were mentioned, and I totally agree with, which is one, even we had Kyle talk about there's so many other places you can go to see these type of things. So what he's saying is, hey, if you feel like, you have certain needs, you can go other places. There's other websites. There's other things you can do. You don't have to watch a Twitch stream that's not really giving you what you want.
Here's my question. What are these people doing in these hot tubs that are so special that you have to watch? What are they doing? I just want to know that, because I haven't watched any of them. I'm not on Twitch or anything like that. And talking about it seems like, okay, well, I just don't understand. Are these people doing stuff? Are they wrestling? Are they ripping t-shirts off? What are they doing to make people look at this stuff?
Yo, I'm not gonna lie to you. If they was ripping t-shirts off and all that, they'll probably have 40,000 viewers live instead of 20. That'd be.
Then it'll definitely be a different type of watch. Yeah, if you're going to see boobs flying in the air or people doing stuff to other people, wrestling, doing stuff like, stuff like that, but to see a person in a hot tub just sitting there in a hot tub in a bathing suit, to me it's kind of boring.
Okay, no, I hear you. And I remember, I will say, being a little kid, and I remember being like, it was 11, 12, and that was back when pay-per-view it was scrambled. That was back when it just had the little scrambler, and you could watch little parts of it. So back, I used to watch those things. I cut on the Spice Channel, which was Playboy. Okay, another Playboy.
But here's the thing. There's a comedian. His name is Pablo Francisco. He's got a bit that he does for people who watch the Spice Channel and stuff. Like they're doing like on HBO, the HBO stuff at late at night where they're having sex. But they're doing other stuff. It's like they look like looks like they're moving furniture.
Oh God, yo, you sure know what to say. Now I remember being that little kid though, and I will say I was watching that Spice Channel, but when my mom walked in the room, I had to hurry up and change the channel. Okay, I had to hurry up, and change it.
Indeed.
Now with this though, if you got a Twitch stream, if I'm little Johnny or whatever, my mom can hear me watching the TV because they're not talking about anything sexual. They're talking about whatever. Right. They're talking about this game or whatever. But now my mom thinks I'm watching Twitch, but really I'm looking at a grown woman bouncing up and down on a banana, and I'm 11 years old getting the treat of my life, and I don't even have to hide it, and it's completely legal. So, it's to each his own, but I think that's why they got 14,000 viewers. I'm sure it's tons of kids making up that, tons of grown-ups, tons of nerds, tons of everybody watching, and it's, it is an epidemic.
But for me, after a while, that kind of gets a little boring, though. Watching that over and over and over and over, and it's the same thing.
I agree. I totally agree to that. It would get boring still, because like you said, it's the same thing over and over. It's not like these people are, they're pros at something, or they're playing certain games. They're entertained. They're kind of just being there. Look at me. Look at me.
People that stream and stuff these days, people that do YouTube videos, people who do anything just to be on TV or anything like that, to me, I mean, they're just doing it for their 15 minutes of fame, and then it's like, it's over. It's like, what happened? Why did you, where did everything go? So I just look at it like that, let them get their 15 minutes of fame, let it be over with, and it'll be long gone. Something else will come about where they're doing mangoes or something like that. They're bouncing on mangoes or doing or the next thing they're gonna do is pineapples or something like that.
No, you're right, and that's why I said who knows where we go next, So now I'm gonna ask you, our Dino, is one thing I talk about is Geo Hot, who is the man who created the infamous custom firmware for PlayStation 3 to allow many people to, use homebrew on their devices. If they use piracy, that's on them. But, he made this able to be done. I think there's others as well, but he was one. He now has come to the point where he has a huge company, being funded millions from other investors. He's got his own, acres where he wants people to come help and to build. So I want to ask you, if you had the chance to work with someone who is deep in the homebrew scene, would you rather that and move to San Diego, California and get paid a nice salary? Would you rather move to San Diego, California and work on his city, help him build it? You can have your own house, your own place to live. You might have a job out there. Or would you say, nah, that's not really worth it. I would rather just stay where I'm at. Geo Hot's cool, but I'm good.
I would probably do it just for one thing, just to see what kind of stuff goes on in the hacking world, because a lot of stuff is behind the scenes. So a lot of stuff you don't see, like Gary Bowser doing stuff, just to mention like the people that are, with Team X and stuff like that. A lot of that stuff is, you don't get to see that, but their products are out for the customers to buy. So for me to be with that guy and to make a salary and stuff like that and to go out to San Diego, I would definitely do it for probably as long as I can, or until, he closes up his shop, So, yeah, probably. most definitely.
Nice. Okay. And you know what? It is an opportunity. You're right. You get to be around somebody who you know is a smart genius. Okay, this guy is not only just smart in the software world, I'm sure he's smart in the business world because now he's making steps to have a successful business. So there's a lot of things he's learning, and it's a lot of things you can learn from him. So no, I totally agree with you. I can't doubt on that. Now I'm going to ask you about my favorite company in the world, Microsoft, who now has Xcloud streaming. Yes, great. They got Xcloud streaming where you could be able to stream from an iPhone. You can stream from a Mac device. You can stream from your Android device, and you could be playing your Xbox anywhere in your house or, any. So what do you think about this? Do you think this is something that's a game changer for Xbox now, or do you think it's just going to be considered the same like Google Stadia and all the other game streaming apps that are out there?
Well, first of all, I'd like to try that out. I haven't tried it out or anything like that yet. I heard good things and I heard bad things about it. Microsoft is a great company. I don't care what anybody says. I don't see, I don't care about their operating system or whatever like that, but everything else is good. There's systems for Xbox and stuff like that, the greatest thing in the world. Sony, yes, Sony is number 2, but and then number 3, of course, like Nintendo and stuff. But let's get on the facts with Microsoft. I never tried their Xcloud gaming stuff, but I definitely would love to try it out just to see how it is. I play a lot of Xbox games. I'm with Xbox Game Pass. I like to see what goes on with that and see how it goes. I don't know if it's in a beta stage still. I don't know if it's in the stable stage. But I definitely would love to try it out just to see how it is.
Yeah, right now, as far as I know, it's beta. Working great. For everything I tested, worked great for me. I'm planning on going on Twitch and streaming, using it. So I want to see how it works when I use it on Twitch streaming. So no, you're right. I think it's great. Man, it's going to be more to come, I'm sure. They're going to push it hard. And I think a lot of people are underestimating. A big thing for me is that now if you have someone, maybe you want to play a game and you guys don't want to use the same TV, you can have someone go to their back monitor on the computer, and now they can stream and be playing with you. They could have their own TV. You can have your own TV. You can have LAN parties maybe or something. It's probably other things you could do with this. I'm sure.
Can I ask a question on this? Since you've been playing it, since you've been playing around with it, can you put it on your computer to play a little bit of it, or is it mostly like a device type of thing, like your phone and stuff? Can you do it on your computer and play the games that Xbox has, or how does that work?
Yes, you sure can play it on the PC. Right now, it's through a browser. Okay. So I have tried, and I haven't tried again since I tested through the browser, but there is an Xbox app on Windows 10, but I don't think it works through the Xbox app yet. I know they're planning on doing that, but right now I've tested it through the browser, so it works fine. So as long as you can use, you got a Google Chrome browser, you got Safari, I think it's Mozilla, they support them all. So if you have them, you can do this on your PC. So yes, it works.
Now, do you know if you can play every Game Pass game, or is it just certain ones that they're doing right now?
From what I know, anything that I could do on my Xbox Series X, I could be able to do right here. The same way.
Beautiful. Sounds good. I definitely will have to try that out then.
No, it was beautiful, and I must say, I'm going to be streaming with it after I found out that how it works. So now I'm going to be using it. We'll find out more about it. All right. So now, my man, R Dino, any last words you got to say, my dude, before you're out?
Yes. It's been a long time coming. I haven't seen you in a while, and I'm glad I'm back, and I love your channel, dude. I'm telling you, you got the best podcast in the world. Keep it up, my dude, and let's rock this motherfucker.
My man, R Dino, as always, my dude. You know I'm going to be hollering back at you, man.
Thank you.
Later, my dude. All right, my man, R Dino killed it. You guys, I'm way over. What am I doing? I was supposed to be done at 8. Okay, I'm always going over, and the podcast downloads are just going crazy. So what the hell? I don't care. But I thank everybody for tuning in. I'm going to be putting up a lot more content, so stay tuned. It's your boy NickMoses05. MoFam, love you guys. We are out in the hot tub.